Welcome back to the Winds of Vengeance campaign. Episode I don't remember. 43. Last time, our party of Umiocalypse got back to their ship and began sailing for home. Well, Ajaib, which is as good as home for them at this point. As you sailed, you had a few incidents, got stuck on a sandbar, ran into a group of sea serpents that gave you and your ship a little bit of a hard time, leaving the Tisiphone in not the greatest of shape. You continued along where you got attacked by a group of Marrow that did not understand who they were getting involved with, that quickly got annihilated. Before you made it to the port of Ajaib, where you debriefed with the Admiral and Darius, who gave information about elemental nodes that are being sought out by the fleet of storms. Another report on a potential attack, though it seems like there's confusion in where the attack is coming from. And then was told by the Admiral that they were planning to attack a small group of pirate ships they believe were part of the Fleet of Storms, to which they said that winter must come, that the rest of you may join if you chose, but at this point in time, Winter would have to leave if you chose not to go, if you chose not to come with her. You were given the night to think about it, as you all convened in the tavern, the Thirsty Camel, to have a very difficult conversation of where to go from here. And I believe you all went to bed, and we will pick up the next morning in Thirsty Camel as you all wake up.
Cool. Are we all at a table or something, or no? I go downstairs.
Yeah, you sure you're all at a table if you'd like to be there?
Sure. Okay. So. Have we made a decision then?
Well, we have a few days still.
I mean, it's been like a minute.
Oh, didn't we just?
No, I said it was you guys had said you went to bed
Oh, I
last
thought
night.
you said in the morning.
It was the morning.
Good night. Did I sleep? I don't. I don't think you moved.
Do you not have your helmet on?
No, I'm eating breakfast.
Mm.
Well, after breakfast, we should probably try to find that scroll. What do you think?
Scroll.
Scroll of sending.
Who are we sending where?
I don't know. Who's that guy's name again, Captain?
Ferroll, you've met him?
No, yeah. Oh, we're gonna send it to Ferroll, but we're trying to talk to.
Okay, yeah, we were trying to get Ferroll to talk to Walter.
Right.
Oh.
Well, when you guys go to do that, I probably will go talk to the Admiral and see if I can get more information so that I can prepare a little better.
Okay. My sausage has hard bits in it.
Speaking of hard bits...
No! Stop talking about my penis!
It's staring.
Hard at the breakfast table seems inappropriate.
Well, it's not breakfast if you're not hard. What?
What?
That's the point. I have to say, I'm not... With the current events in my own, I don't think our tasks align, and I have to probably set forth, or I'm going to set forth, and try to reach my other companions if they're alive, and rebuild the kingdom.
What?
What? What's
This
she?
might-
What?
This might be our last day or two together.
I'm leaving and this whole group is falling apart.
Yeah, well, that's just typical of this group.
I was thinking over the trip, talked it over with Timmy on the boat. He didn't put much input, so just stared at me. So it was a lot of echo chamber going on there.
Okay. You're gonna rebuild your kingdom.
I'll try.
And
but
you know
it'll be
you're the
hard.
only one left, right?
We never know.
It's been like, what was it, 200 years or something?
Well, one of the knights was an elf. They're dum-dum. She always built bridges and stuff. Not the brightest. And then the squire, he was a tortoise. I believe they live long, don't they?
Give me a
Indeed,
shield!
indeed.
Yes. Yes, I was gonna pass along some of the equipment
Oh,
I do
really?
not need.
Okay.
Like, for example, Timmy's armor. It's not like I'm gonna be surfing the science.
Cool, cool.
Do you have a shield for Umi?
Ah! A man of culture, I like it.
Yes, the shield. I'll give it back. Even it might improve my odds of living, but I know what you guys are facing.
Right,
And I'm just rebuilding rubble. So
just rebuilding rubble. You probably don't
Given-
even need to be that strong, right? For that, like maybe you don't need that. This is awkward. Just give us all your stuff. I'm just kidding.
Well,
Well, he kind of needs it.
where are you getting that? The orb? And I pluck it from the sky as it floats.
Yeah, I was getting.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Man,
It's always around my head.
how could you
How do you
forget about it? It's very apparent at all times.
I think I'm getting a bit of lazy eye because of it.
Well, I couldn't really tell normally. You always have that helmet on.
He just knows my eyes gotta shift this way, even though it's not spinning anymore.
But you're gonna stay with us for now, right, Galahand? Is that what I'm hearing?
Until you leave the town, and then I'll head off.
All right, so deal with the stuff then. Okay, I'm done my shitty sausage. You guys ready to go find a scroll?
You could
Well,
wander around.
we should probably first go back to the Admiral, get a reward. We didn't really get anything for helping, right?
Sure.
Right.
And then we can just give her our,
Can
our
we ask
answer.
Can we ask for money? I am kind of low on funds.
Wait, you're not going to give us all your money?
No.
You have to give us every. I want you. When we depart, you will be naked. Okay?
You're going
Want
to
everything.
is that,
I think
does
you
that
can
go
keep
for
me.
me
You can
too?
keep me,
I'm
though.
not giving you guys my
No, you
clothes.
need to keep your stuff. Galahad
But
doesn't
you
need
have a
it. We
reason
need
to
it.
keep it. Yeah, you need your stuff. You can keep all your stuff.
Well, he's going to rebuild a kingdom, guys. Like,
You'll be fine.
He has an elf called Dum Dum or something. He's gonna be okay.
Sir,
Maybe-
Dum-Dum.
maybe your daughter can help.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe she'll come by if she. Maybe she's already there. I don't know.
Maybe
People
she's got a head
sometimes-
start on you.
And at least you have Timmy.
If he survives the trek. I
I
swear
mean, you
Timmy
can
always.
leave me with them too.
If he survives the trek.
Are you gonna
No,
eat
just another-
Timmy?
Oh,
I feel like
haven't
you're
eaten your
insinuating
previous
something.
Timmy's. Like, this is the fourth, right?
20 or so?
Oh, 20.
I lost count.
That's
He's
why you
gotta
just keep
eat.
calling
He's
them
gonna eat
Timmy, right?
I don't know how this would live so long. It's the
Maybe.
dumbest of all of them.
Because you haven't eaten him yet.
I think it's all the tar. He's been licking off that post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that note,
On
He's on the
that
side,
note-
coughing along.
Okay, Admiral, then.
Yeah, let's go there and then we can do whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all get up and walk to the barracks. Familiar office. Duha is there, but instead of her regular clothes, she's in full armor. Weapon on her. Not sitting anymore, she's just looking over a map with a couple other people in the room. Turns as you enter. So do you come with me, tell me that you are coming or you're not coming?
We decided we're not soldiers, so no, we're not going to come. But in a way, we're helping because, we have to deal with
You don't
these
need-
same people. Okay, yeah.
You don't need to explain
understand.
yourself. I didn't require
Yeah.
you to come.
Yeah.
Only Winter has to be here.
Also, we kind of realized that we didn't really get any reward for bringing Darius back, but it's kind of awkward since you're going to war, so we don't really know if we should.
But we're just saying,
Uh.
like, if you have some nice stuff, like, we like nice stuff. So,
Just 1 sec. She
Like gold.
talks to somebody and someone leaves the room. There's like an awkward silence while you're all just standing there, and she's like blocking the map. You guys, like the maps of the room, so you guys can't see it. And somebody comes back in with a sack, hands it to you. It's about 1,200 gold. She's like, "This is all we have to scrounge together at this point. If we're going to take a bunch of casualties, gold is about to be very short."
well, if you do really well, can we come back for more?
the logic indicates that that would be true.
I mean, you did just say.
It logically follows.
If we survive this, and you would like to work for me more, yes, you can come back for more work.
Well,
Oh,
that's not what I said, but okay.
that's
You can't
rough.
just get more money, no.
Okay.
You tried, dwarf. You tried.
Well,
so
good luck.
outward.
Well, I assume you have said your goodbyes to Winter. This is she's needed
This
here.
is sad, though.
This is
Yeah.
sad.
She's needed here to plan, so if you haven't said your goodbyes, Winter, go and make your goodbyes, and I need you in here. We are planning.
Winter, give us a
To go to
hug,
war.
Winter.
Yeah, well, group hug, everybody.
And you
get in.
please take it. I don't
No,
like
shut the
emotions.
fuck up. It's group
I
hug
don't
time.
like emotions. Could
I
you please
probably
leave my
won't
office?
even
Oh,
get
get in
emotions
here! Grab her. We're good now.
Let out, and she like stutters and walks outside.
Oh, get back here, kitty. God
No,
damn
get
it.
back here.
Everyone surround her, quick.
Okay, we go out there.
Yeah, initiative.
No.
Sorry, I'm gonna be in and out here for a minute, but
You all are standing in the main entrance to the barracks. It's just a fairly boring square stone room.
I'd hoped I could maybe catch up with you guys later tonight, but I don't think I'm going to get out of this.
Okay. Well,
So I'm gonna give you these things back. And she starts to take off her shoes.
You're gonna need those, though. You're gonna need them.
you're
They're
literally
so
going
helpful.
to war, Winter.
Those boots are perfect for you. You're gonna need.
I've been to war without the boots before.
Yeah, but you've adapted. You've changed over this time. You need those boots now.
Also, it sounds like you're getting yourself into a trap. Those shoes will
Also-
get you out of there.
I'm already pretty fast, you guys. I've already
Yeah,
Just-
so much faster.
take the boots.
No!
Ow.
We don't
If
want
you won't
them.
take the boots,
You can put them on Umi. Imagine how fast
ring.
Umi will be.
Stop
What's
it.
everybody's-
That's tempting, but no.
Quick-
It's very tempting. Stop. You're not even
interruption.
gonna be with us.
Quick interruption. What's everybody's passive perception?
32.
No.
Do we notice the kid in the background?
No, I-
33,
What's your
13.
passive perceptions?
9.
15.
13.
Okay, Tiberius
It's like a
and Darix. Wow. What's your name again?
You're
Darek.
so close. You got it.
The bow that she had on her back is gone.
I can't help but notice that that bow that you had is gone.
Winter?
Bow, I
You
have.
didn't even realize it. You didn't even think about it, but the bow, that +1 longbow you got,
Who the frick took my bow? Who the frick took my bow?
I think we can figure it out. Wait, when was the last time you saw the bow? Quick.
It was last night.
On the boat. That peg-legged piece of shit.
No.
No.
It was
No.
the frickin' drow dude with the scary horse.
Quick, do your blink thing right now.
That's why I asked when the last time you saw it, but
How did he have got my
I'm gonna
bow?
do it. Quickula frackla. I cast Blink.
okay, you disappear into the ethereal plane. There's nobody around.
He's not here.
Why would
He's
he
still
take
not
my
here.
bow?
Are you rolling right now?
Nope.
No.
It was his bow.
You think
Oh.
you could get a better one?
Oh. I'm confused. I get it.
So he could just do that anytime with any of our stuff.
I don't know why he just doesn't.
Or take
Anyways.
the guy back?
You
Or
can
like
take
assassinate any of us.
the ring,
What is
What
the
was
ring of
again?
jumping.
Oh.
you need?
Do you want the ring or the boots?
We want you to keep your stuff.
Why do you keep your stuff, man?
I
guys
also
keep your
have
stuff.
Bashar's trident. I don't know if
Oh,
Bashar's
give
Oh,
here
that
we
right
should
now.
back.
definitely give that one because
That
that's not
back.
yours.
Mm.
Do you want the trident back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
But you
Somebody make
don't
sure
want
you
the
add that.
boots.
Somebody who's not Winter, add that to your inventory.
No.
I'll take it because I have my bag of holding.
I also have. I don't know when I got those or if those are sentimental at all. So I'll just keep them.
You also have.
I took like some of those spikes off that Hive Lord.
That's
When I
fine. You can keep
Started
it.
seeing
A
things that
trophy.
I'd never
That's
seen
okay.
before.
Yeah,
and
that's
they were
fine.
kind of cool.
You should like go get the rest of your armor, right? Remember the plate mail?
Oh, I don't
Like, you're
think
gonna
that's
need
gonna be
those.
ready in time.
Oh no, it's ready. Like I'm gonna go pick mine up. So
I don't know.
Okay, well,
okay.
thanks for adventuring with us, Winter.
Yeah, thank you for your service. We hope.
Guys, we may meet again.
Yes, no, we will.
You were the helpiest of help I've ever helped. Help me. Help.
I'd love to say it was a treat, Gallahan, but you grabbed my ass.
Yeah, rude.
So
When did I do that?
when we were fighting those things in the mountains, it was not fun.
Dreamy
I
chest.
do hope that you could rebuild your kingdom, though.
Yeah, good luck with your kingdom, too. Everybody's leaving.
And I hope that you, Tenshi,
What?
get what you need from Tiberius and you're able to.
Oh. Me too.
I'm not sure why you've gone through so many groups or what you're doing, but I hope this one works out.
The probability is low. But, we can hope.
I also hope that you rekindle some of your relationships with your sons and daughters, but
Oh, let's
might be.
just, I have mental barriers there, and I would like to maintain them, please.
well, maybe you'll remember me next time you see one of them. I know what it's like to be separated from family, and it's.
Well, let's relax on
Tough.
that. Thanks for adventuring with us, and, yeah.
Tiberius. I don't think there's many other captains that I would want to work underneath of.
Whoa.
But-
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
You can have the captain's quarters for good now on your boat.
When I was
Shit.
not in there, were you sneaking in? Was that you? That's why the door is always unlocked?
Yep. It was nice while it lasted.
At least he kept it clean.
Of course. The Tisiphone is beautiful, and I hope we could sail again.
Oh,
Go into my bag.
here you go. And I give you my whip. Just in case you want to get frisky with some hot gladiator dude again.
Oh, I'm
Yay.
almost first after my mind. Oh,
Why?
no.
I will treasure this until we meet again.
Yes.
And
Okay,
Dark, keep up with the jokes.
He
I
tells
will
jokes.
keep up with the jokes.
That's
I can't
right.
think of one right now, but eventually, when I do, I'll send you like a scroll.
I hope, yeah. I hope those jokes keep coming, even if you don't realize they're jokes.
Most of them are supposed to be.
Good.
Bashar comes breaking through the door. You
Oh,
assholes
shit.
just left. You were going to say goodbye without me.
We didn't know we were
No.
saying goodbye.
Yeah. No. We already did a group hug, so you can't get one now. It's too late.
Well, but they can have their own hug. It's fine.
No, it's too late.
No,
All of
they
you
can
seem-
have a hug.
Oh, the hugs
Surprisingly,
are done.
all of you
Exactly.
seem
Sure.
When you become
all of you
dictator
seem
of
surprisingly okay with the
Sure,
fact
this
that
is
our
how-
close
We cope.
by just not having any emotions.
Laugh.
Laugh.
Ah.
I'm not going to laugh.
No, you have to.
Or, give her a hug at least.
I'm going to give her. He just
Thank
pushes past all of you and gives Winter a hug.
I give him a hug, and then after we hug, I pull one of the treats out, like the desserts from that dinner, but it's not that one, but I went and got one.
Mhm.
I give it to him,
Well, thank you very much.
like an eclair or something.
His face goes a little green.
One day you'll like these again. We'll see you guys. We'll see you again. This is
not a good forever goodbye. This is just for now.
that's why we're not emotional, Bashar, because this isn't.
You're all not
You're
emotional
very-
because you're all rocks and bad people.
Whoa. That's brutal, Charlotte.
I did
Yeah.
Wow.
I did
Well,
kill a
Bashar,
monkey.
You know,
That was
we've
not
all
great.
had rough lives. We're not young.
I think your emotions will help you in the long run, and I hope that you
Help you be a bitch.
never lose that. Like,
I see now how Tenshi just goes away from all of
Sorry.
this. So
I
fine.
couldn't help myself. I was just kidding. Kind of. Mostly kidding. So,
Winter kind of looks around to make sure there's nobody in the barracks.
There is no one at the moment.
Then I bring them all in for a very quick, very fast group hug, like a real one.
I hope my breath doesn't smell bad. Don't get a boner. Don't get a boner.
And she don't talk out loud, please.
Sorry,
You're
sorry.
ruining the moment.
Alright.
Next time you're back in the city, come find me.
Okay.
Don't die out there.
Don't plan to.
Bye, Winter. Bye.
So you all make your way out the door, and Winter, you make your way back into the
Yeah,
Admiral's
no
quarters. As you shut the door, Winter, for now you are not. Winter is not here.
Yeah.
Man, I miss her already.
Sorry, guys. I can't believe you didn't take the boots.
It was very tempting, but
Yeah.
There, dude.
Yeah.
Speedy.
play a
Why
character.
didn't we
Wait,
take the
play it.
boots? They're great
Hey,
boots.
lucky, we at least took the 750 gold for that armor. So
Pat Bashar on the back. You're a bitch.
He's going to punch you.
Yeah.
he deserves it.
You can try.
Was Bashar there when Gallahan mentioned he's leaving?
Nope.
Okay.
You can find out later.
Yeah, you can find out later.
Bashar gets a 25 to hit.
Ooh, wow, that hits.
He cracks you across the jaw.
Oh!
It's a helmet. That's a good one.
Oh.
How much?
5 damage.
I heal.
Cracks you across the jaw. Galahad's just, that was pretty good. And you watch him, his radiant energy glows from his hand as he heals his jaw.
Well, a little bit awkward, but okay.
Well, sometimes he deserves it.
I guess. Okay. Scroll first or armor first?
Do the scroll,
Let's
Okay.
go.
and then we can take the rest of the day off if we
Oh,
get
should
it.
we? Is our boat getting fixed yet? Should we start that?
Right.
Well, it's not actually in that bad condition, but do you really want to spend 2,000 gold to fix it?
Fix it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could also take
And it's only
some
it's only one
douchebag's
per day.
boat.
It's 1 per day.
It's the max you can do.
It's
Wait,
fucked.
1 HP?
It's
Yeah.
so fucked.
Never mind.
Never mind.
1 HP for 20 gold.
Now that I think about fixing it, fuck that.
Yeah, the others got it, right? Like Bashar, what's her face? I think.
I'm not down there.
I know, but I'm saying over time. I get it. Ukogash, that's it. She's probably got it. Well, they're all taking their time out. It's fine. Let's go get the scroll, and then we can figure out what to do after that.
Yes. Let us go.
Did we read the flags? This is asking out of character.
No, we haven't.
All right.
We will do that after all that stuff. I will do later. We go to a magic shop
Okay, you go to the one magic shop you know of.
that we know of.
Ooh. I haven't been here yet.
Still can't get over. You tell jokes.
I don't know any right now.
Here. I got one for you. You're the guy who lost his left arm and left leg.
No.
He's all right now.
How could he be alright? He seems to have suffered a major injury.
Well, he's dead.
Ow.
So he doesn't really
Well,
feel it.
I don't understand.
Please tell me you don't know this guy and didn't heal him.
Oh,
I'm the one
yeah.
who did it to him, but
Oh.
Store clerk?
You haven't reached there yet. This is happening in the in-between.
Okay. Dang it. Store clerk.
Please save me.
Master Tenshi. You hear coming from the crowd behind you.
that sounds familiar.
No, it's not. Just keep walking.
Father,
No. No.
Oh
just-
no, that
I
does not
know
sound
you can
familiar.
hear me, Father.
Shit.
I look back.
I'll
is
be right
this
back.
the old
I
one?
subtle spell Dimension Door.
No, he blinks out of there.
Tenshi's gone.
Is it the old one?
A very,
Doesn't sound
very
like
attractive young half-elf woman approaches the group of you. And that is typical. That is typical. Usually he just runs, but I can see he's got new tricks now.
Who are you?
I'm his daughter.
Yep,
One of many.
Are you as old as his son?
I'm one of
His
no,
son.
I'm one of his younger kids, if you can't tell.
He got
Sure.
punched in the face earlier. It's okay. His head's all.
Well, aren't
Okay.
you a half elf?
Interesting.
You live a little longer.
Yes, I'm still young for a half elf.
How did you find your dad?
I just live in the city. He sometimes shows up in the city. Every time I try to talk to him, and he runs away.
And we are kind of famous now. We did win that tournament.
Well, I wasn't there for that. But I will take credit for it.
Sure, yeah. You did a lot.
I do recognize you all from the tournament, but I mean,
Especially me, right?
Yeah, this
No, I have
very
no idea
fine
who-
comedian.
I have no idea who you are. I have no idea who any of you are, other than that I got your names from the tournament, except for you, because you weren't there.
He was there in spirit. We just didn't know it yet.
Fair, I guess. It's weird, but
So if you-
well, I mean, I just wanted to say hi. I tried to say hi to the old man, and he
Well, you should come
constantly
with
runs.
us. We're going to go to the magic shop. He's going to be there.
He'll just run again.
Yeah, but then you just do it in a way that he can't. So he's inside.
Well, I don't
building.
know what he just did, but he literally opened a door and walked through it, and now he's gone.
Yeah, but okay. But he's eventually going to have to stay.
All right, I'll come with you.
Just ride to Umi. He can't see you on top of Umi.
I'm saying
Umi is being very affectionate and like petting her face with her trunk.
Umi's very nice.
Umi, I know Umi. Umi loves all of his kids. Possibly the only part of him that does.
That's very sad. Well, he needs to talk to his family. He needs to get past that. He has this weird barriers, so that's.
You think?
Man, I hate the
clearly.
private orphanage with Tenshi. Oh, jeez.
Well, shall we just walk in awkward silence then?
Oh, yes, we are.
I
I
mean,
thought Cole would be back at this point. All right. You guys, we're gonna say you reach the magic shop, and Tenshi's for some reason not there right now.
No, fun. Going over Brent there.
How long have you been in Ajaib?
My entire life.
How well
Oh.
do you know the wealthy and powerful people here?
Not at all.
Okay.
Why do you want to know about the wealthy and powerful?
I'm looking for somebody who's recently arrived into town, and it would help me a lot to find him.
Do you have a name?
Basku.
Never heard of him.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue in awkward silence.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
by the way, you know where I can get a mule in this town? Or a donkey?
There's a lot of places you could get a donkey.
Oh.
You
Where's
go
the
to any
cheapest?
stable, you could probably buy one.
What's the cheapest?
I have no
I don't
idea.
buy them.
I don't buy donkeys often. I'm just saying that they're at stables.
what's your name?
I don't have a name for this character. There's too many Tenchi children. What do you mean?
Just make
I
it up.
mean-
Just look around in your room, pick something.
No.
And she, female child number 7.
Yeah, no,
My
he
name
numbers
is-
his children.
My name is Sophia.
Yeah, okay.
And
I'm
now that
Tiberius,
we're
as you
at-
know.
Oh, good to meet you. Now that we're at the shop and he appears not to be here, I think I'm just going to go. He will
All right. Well,
probably be watching and trying to avoid coming in until I leave. So
You know,
if you want to randomly catch him off guard, our ship is at the harbor.
I'll just wait till the
definitely.
next time I see him in the city.
Or you should rally his children together and meet us in the pub tonight.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah,
No,
there's a
that'd be
lot of
funny.
them there.
I don't
Oh,
need to give
that's
the old man
funny.
a heart attack.
All right. Well, nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet all of you.
Good luck with trying to get a hold of Tenshi.
She steps outside and goes. As Clara, the
You should get a
Dragonborn.
scroll sending and try and just magically talk to him. And then I just go back inside.
okay, Clara, the Dragonborn, blue Dragonborn female, at the front, just sitting there. Hello. It's good to see
Hello.
you return.
Yes. Well, we're in dire need of a specific scroll. I'm hoping you would have it, or at least know where we could find one.
What is this? What is the scroll?
Roll of sending.
What level is? I actually didn't look at that, and I should have. What level is that sending?
I think it's 3rd, but I don't know.
I will quickly look. It's fine. It is 3rd. Does anybody know the rules for writing a scroll down offhand?
Nope.
Yeah, it's super cheap and it takes no time at all.
That's not true.
Write on anything. It just might incinerate after.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where you're going to find another one, but I could make you one. It will just take me some time.
And how much?
I don't know. I don't know where to find this.
Yeah.
I don't know where to find this. Is it in the wizard area?
No. There's rules on
Oh,
writing a
quick.
book.
What is scroll rules with making a scroll?
What is the rules of making a scroll? I know they're in here somewhere.
Oh God. I don't
You're
remember.
Oh,
lucky.
look, Tenji's back. You just missed your daughter.
You just missed your daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Oh.
invited her to come with us too, and she just decided not to stay.
Yeah,
Ow.
she had a boatload of money to give you or something.
It was very, very hot, and I think I'll marry her.
I don't. You know what? Oh, that's so unfortunate. I didn't meet her. Let me know if you see her again. I didn't feel like I want to change my appearance, though. I'm gonna do that.
I like walk behind a shelf or something.
Oh, Umi is very loving to her.
Oh. Did she leave?
No,
She
she's
left?
right over there.
Is she
No, she
really?
left. She left. Yeah, she
Okay,
left.
good. I mean, darn it.
I look outside. Is she actually gone?
I'm going to change myself into just this dude with an extremely long beard and floofy afro hair.
Okay.
That's
Going back to the Clara, as Tenshi has caused a ruckus, as he always does, she goes, before you, the scroll is going to take me a week.
Fuck. Do you know anybody who
finish.
could just cast it? Wait. Can you just cast a spell then? Because to make it, you have to be able to cast it.
I mean, yeah, I can cast, yes, but don't.
Oh, but she's seen she's seen.
to Ferroll. She's definitely met Ferroll.
Perfect. Can we
This is
just
perfect. Can we send a message to Ferroll for us?
Yeah,
How much?
Can you pay me?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
please.
yeah.
I mean, just give me 50 gold. It's not like it
Sure,
costs me
done.
that much.
Give her 50 gold.
Okay. What do you want me? You have 25 words. What do you want me to say?
Do you want to do it, Captain, or me?
Go ahead. I gotta go through these gold and write down this tax form.
Okay.
Hi, Ferroll. We want
She's just gonna start speaking this to him as you say it to him.
save Akadoth, and we need Walter's information. Can you talk to him for us? He likes you more.
She just says all the stuff as you're saying it. And
Please,
Epic,
thank you.
if you'd like to join the chat and respond to the group for me,
Oh,
if you're listening.
Please, add please and thank you.
Oh no,
Two
Epic isn't
more.
listening.
I only have 2 words left. I can't say please and thank you. What do I do?
Please, thank you.
Please,
Two more.
thank
He
you.
says,
That's
he says, wait.
Okay.
That's it. He says, wait.
Well, we'll wait.
I bet we called him.
Hey,
when he
do you
was
have a
doing the little like 1 or 2?
Do you
I
have
think-
a shitter
As
here?
the doorbell sounds as the door opens, and in walks a familiar face of a high elf.
That face is not very familiar.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
We just spent 50 gold, Ferroll. We just spent 50 gold on
This
that.
is
Yeah,
all-
50 gold, please.
This is awkward. I'm just going to go in the back room for a
You
moment.
sassy elf bitch, you get over here and give me a hug.
And
Come
50
here.
gold.
Okay. I'm hugging you.
You smell kind of good. New soap? Nice. It's working for you. Oh. Mmm. Yes. We actually have a lot of time now. Yeah. Good. Shall we relocate to a tavern and maybe you can fill us in on your journey?
I'm sorry. What is your name?
Oh, this is Dwarf Man. He's nice.
Hello, Ferroll. I've heard your name before. My name is not Dwarf Man. I don't know why Tenshi said that. My name is Darek. Pleasure to meet you.
He's new.
He tells
I'm new.
jokes.
Yes.
He's a
And I have
cleric.
very good perception, which means I heard you ask that.
No.
Not that I know
in
of.
the sewers for some. I don't know, dude. But he's good at healing.
Do you want Brent to give you a quick description of what he looks like again? Everybody want a reminder?
I am a bald dwarf with a fairly jolly-looking expression, a little darker skin, pretty large for a dwarf, and old. I think. Hang on, I forget my age quite often. I'm about 280 years old, which is on the older side for a dwarf.
Yeah, we have a lot of old people.
I feel like if we don't die in battle, old age is gonna get us.
Generally.
And you as well.
Yes.
Well, that ship is long gone. Well, maybe no. Okay, which ship was the last one that Ferroll saw? Was it the one that we sold to that dude? Because it's probably in the harbor.
It might
that-
be gone.
That Ferroll did not see that ship in the harbor.
So
Okay.
it's gone.
Wow, it's gone. I'm actually amazed that you didn't see it.
Bought
Anyway,
a
we
new
got a new
one.
ship. It's amazing. I finally got a ship, Ferroll. The one good thing that's happened in this life so far.
Actually, we should go get the flags on the way, so we can, piece of resistance.
Aren't you
Ignore all the
leaving,
damage.
Galahad? Aren't you leaving? Why do you care?
I just wanted to see it whole before I leave. And how do you know I didn't tell you?
It
How
came up
do
in
you know?
conversation. It came
No.
up in conversation.
No.
When?
When we were walking here.
Oh.
He knows magic. He reads minds.
If you tell me you can cast Sending Bashar, I will hit you.
You hold all 50 gold.
But we did just get here a lot yesterday.
today's a bad day for that.
Yeah.
But I agree.
It is.
Hate to break the news, but I'm be leaving. And
So
Winter just left.
And Winter left. So, yeah. So, like,
No, she's
So, like,
gonna go
Winter-
sail into a trap or something.
Winter's a slave, and we're all like, just don't listen to them. But she's like, I gotta. And then they want her to go to some war, and they're like, you guys can come. And we're like, why the fuck would we do that? So we didn't. But, she has to. So, we gave her a hug. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Us too.
Well, she has to gear to get away if need be.
She tried to give us back the boots, and we didn't take them.
In the ring of jumping. Quite think of it. We should give her the armor to help her swim. Because when her
It's
boat
not gonna-
sinks.
She's not gonna take any of that, man.
What armor does Darak have?
I have medium armor.
What type of armor, though?
I forget. Hang on, let me check. I have breastplate.
What is the mariner's armor?
I think it's half plate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's halfway. I'm looking right at it.
So it'd be a straight up upgrade for Dara.
Hey, want to be a swimming boy, Dark?
Oh, explain more.
I take.
like-
Start unhooking the armor off Timmy.
So, like, right now, it's kind of hard to swim, but, like, it won't be hard. Be easy. Magic. Woohoo.
I would like to swim. Yes, that sounds great.
Here, catch. And I throw the armor at you.
I try to catch it and I just kind of fall back. I'm sorry, I'm not very strong for a dwarf.
Did you just throw a whole ass horse armor at him?
Yes.
Okay, we could have waited.
For a horse?
Oh no,
Wait.
just put it on. It will fit. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's
it
mag-
morphs to your
magic.
body.
Oh, okay. So I
Does
put
that
it on. I
take
don't
time
know
to put off,
Yeah,
take
sure.
off?
It'll take.
Oh,
That's why I
oh.
said we should wait because it'll
Yeah.
take like an hour.
how-
I'm amazed he
Oh,
took it
put
off
this
of
on.
Timmy right fast.
So let's just
I'm
put it
not
back on the
understood.
fucking horse, and then Ferroll can tell us what happened. Okay.
We sit down, get some drinks,
Yeah.
talk.
I'm gonna get wasted.
I asked whoever's giving us drinks, give me 2.
I didn't realize you guys had meant to
We
action
just
already. I thought this was-
teleported. Paige.
No, you've been walking this whole
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, where are we
We
going?
pulled the Game of Thrones. I thought we were going to the
I
boat.
actually thought you were going to the boat because I thought that's what
Yeah.
Ferroll said, but
Oh, right. You
Yeah,
want
yeah.
the boat. Okay, we'll go to the boat then.
Yeah, boat.
so then it definitely was happening on the way because it's a bit of a longer walk. But sure, after a bit here, you've made it to the boat.
And before
The
we
crew
make
was
it,
busy.
right as we make it to the boat, I go to Bashar, and I just go, I'm glad you're still with us, and that you've been well.
Glad
you kept up-
came back?
Have you kept up with your training?
I've changed a few things, but yes.
Good. We'll talk later. As we go onto the boat, and I notice all the freaking people on the boat, I'm like, there's many of them.
Yep.
Yep.
Kind of necessary for a ship this big now.
I didn't realize we had upgraded to such a degree, Captain.
We're cool now.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Do you trust them?
Definitely.
That is a
And I
recently
look,
died,
I
didn't
look
they?
at 2 people, and I'm just like,
By the way, I'm still a large bearded man with afro.
yeah. A passive intelligence.
By
is
the
high?
way,
Yeah. I'm also talking like myself.
Yeah.
so this is the Tisiphone. And yeah. Did we go on? Do we want to go on? We can talk here. Do we want to talk in my
In your quarters,
or
maybe.
what?
Yes.
All right. Get on. Bishar, here's the trident, by the way. Before I forget.
Thank you. I don't really use this much anymore.
I know, but it's... Maybe you need it.
Dardanos comes hobbling up to you, Captain, and goes, Captain, some weird, shady-looking character came looking for you. She said she'll meet you at the inn.
The inn.
What did they look like?
She didn't really say what inn, to be fair.
What was her appearance?
Did her name start with a D?
No, what?
I don't know.
She was like all cloaked up, and she kind of gave me weird vibes, to be honest, Captain. She was a little bit of a shady character.
That's not good, Captain. You're gonna die.
Well,
What?
I don't. Just
I
pass
feel
it
like
on.
that's not the way that you kill someone. Hey, come meet me here. I'm really shady and dark and scary.
No, that's
Alright.
correct. If it was more
Makes me want to go
assassins,
meet her. I'm very interested.
they might not take such a direct route to us.
I'd assume that, well, yeah, she didn't say what tavern, so that's a little bit awkward, but...
That's awkward. Yeah, I will. I do plan on going to the other ones at some point.
That-
So
That, or I forgot which tavern it was. Anyways, he hobbles away.
don't worry about it. We'll deal with that when we get to it. And if it's just one person, we can all take her, right?
Probably.
Well, about that,
Easy.
let's go inside.
Yeah, well, let's go inside, and I go inside. Welcome to my quarters.
Oh, very, very nice quarters. Very, very proper, stately captain's quarters.
Does Captain make his bed?
I don't know, does Captain make his bed?
Does Winter make Captain's bed?
Winter
Yes, yeah,
totally made Captain's bed.
Yeah.
You sleep. This is the first time I've ever been in here. This is where you fucking sleep.
You've done
Yeah,
well for
I'm
I'm
yourself.
pretty sure the bed was a hammock.
He's a captain. That works, Callahan.
The captain.
Yeah,
You
so
Fucking Timmy's gonna sleep in here?
it's been said that the ones who make many of the important decisions need room, a little bit more space to clear their thoughts. And for some that may be true. Well, for many of the people in my order, they actually prefer smaller, tiny, more confined spaces so that nothing else can distract them from what they would picture in them. I'm going on a rant. I'm sorry. It's
This
been a
is
long
very
time.
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I'm ready for story time. Tell us.
Alright, I'm gonna first I'm gonna go into the chest, grab some beer. Realize I only have 2 cups. Not beer, but some sort of liquor. I go, well, we'll share. Everyone, I just pass it around to everyone before we begin. Okay, Ferroll, you can begin now.
One more thing. Is there a window?
There would be windows in the captain's quarter,
Yeah, in
yeah.
the back, probably.
I go and I
Well, I have
go to the
curtains,
window.
though.
I snap and I snap again. And then I summon Parsevex. And then
Okay.
I go, bring him to me. And then and she goes off again.
Yeah.
And
Just in case whatever you're going to say is super secretive, there is a scary dark elf man who can be here.
Listening.
I was gonna say maybe you should check. I don't
Fine.
think it'll help.
okay.
What?
I already
Wait,
cast
you know?
blink.
Oh, sure. I guess, yeah, you know about him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ferroll never comes back. Oh,
There's- There's nobody in there.
Okay. I just take a second. Like I come back and then I blink again and I go like up through the roof or some shit. I don't know. And I come back down. But so you know about him. He came to you.
Tried to
Unfortunately,
murder us.
Yeah, we kicked his ass.
Kind of.
kinda,
You did? You
Kinda.
didn't.
kinda.
Not,
Eat
we,
him
we
up.
like, we kind of made it so he couldn't kill us, and that was cool.
And then we took his bow, but then he
Winter
somehow got
lost
away.
it.
And then it got stolen, which we assume he got it back, which is scary.
You should have killed him.
We tried.
We would have. We would have.
It was almost perfect.
But his horse, like, untied him or something, saved him. It was very strange.
He put him in the
Do I-
ethereal plane. and
Do I know what it
face-
is?
You know
Does
what?
Ferroll know what it is? The horse.
That'd be a neat horse to have.
Okay. Well, first, let me begin with where I left you all. I had thought that since we are now being targeted by Lesotho, it would be better to maybe divide his attention, at least make it so that he wouldn't come after me and, well, what's important to me. As I kind of like look over at Derek, is like, you trust? Is he?
He seems pretty cool.
I am pretty cool.
If he was an assassin, this is an insane actor. Like, this is some great acting skills right here, man.
He's kind of like the naive, nice kind of guy, you know?
He tells jokes, right? You got
And-
one, right? Nudge him.
I'm still thinking of one. Give me a moment.
Yeah, you can't pressure people like that, Gallahan. That's not fair. Gallahan,
Dude.
tell us a joke right now.
Yes,
Bitch.
immediately.
Do it. He can't see.
God damn it.
I trust him, is what I'm trying to say.
Tell me, Elder Dwarf, what is important to you?
Well, there are many things important to me. Right now, the most is finding a man named Basku in town here.
And why do you seek such a man?
He killed a few members of my family years ago, and I've been looking for him ever since.
Well, I hope that we can maybe aid you in finding your vengeance, then. I know what it's like to lose family members. Very well.
How's that?
Because I saw it. I'm sorry. Do I... I don't. I saw one die
Story for another day.
before me. Excuse me, Galahad. I'm trying to have a moment here. I saw one die before my own eyes. So I know what it's like. And I know it can't be something easy to have over yourself, let alone more than one. If that is what drives you, then you and I are similar.
I think you're right about that.
But I have
Enough
been
with
in.
the sad stuff. Tell us what happened.
I have been entrusted with a mission, you should know. And I let the tattoo, the firebrand, come over my face. There are these markings that I have been hunting. This is my reason for being in Zakara, all the way from Ferroll, and if I were to stay along with you, I would be targeted by these assassins, and if these assassins took these markings from me, that would mean very poor things for not only my family, my people, but also the rest of Toril. But being apart, I realized that it would only make us more vulnerable overall. I met some of Lesotho's men, 2 of them, including Krythus, the man that you all met, the one that hunted you down and almost, well, failed by your hands, but unfortunately he got away. We fought, but unfortunately I couldn't best him by myself. But hearing that you all together were able to at least subdue him gives me some solace. He's indeed with the Lesotho, and there's another dark elf woman with him. From what I hear, she's also of very, very powerful stature. But we're also not alone. A former compatriot, Walter, is also hunting this man and her. And he is also my next target.
What?
Wait, you're gonna kill Walter?
No,
What?
this man, Krythus.
Oh, the way you worded that
You
terrified me for a second.
He is also hunting this man, and he is also my next
Well,
target.
there's a comma or something. Okay.
Oh.
Woo. I didn't want to kill two
No.
dudes who do the exact same thing.
Wow. Well, may I ask, the tattoos have power. Obviously, power we don't understand yet.
No.
What is this power?
Perhaps the less you know might be.
I
No,
knew you
I
would
can't tell
say
you.
something like that. I knew it.
I can't tell
Oh,
you
yeah?
because I also met Baldrin. Is that right?
Belgium.
Beldrum. Does that mean anything to any of you?
No.
It is another one of the captains of the Fleet of Storms,
Oh.
along with the one that had attained lycanthropy and
Oh.
apparently this Krythus. They all serve under him, and they're much more powerful than any of us individually. If we were to fight more than one of them in any given battle, I believe that we'd have a hard time on our hands. I had tried to outmaneuver this Beldrum, but he had a mastery over magic that even surpasses my own by a fair amount. And he has the power to corrupt wills, bend people to his own liking, control them. So, we should be careful about what we say to who. He extracted some information from me, but thankfully nothing too important, I don't think. But he knows I know about him. He knows we know about him. And he was last seen in Hadid, to the northeast. He was
I settle
sailing
spell.
somewhere.
Detect magic. Keep going.
Yeah, it's something so important to be. There's going to be a battle somewhere. I don't know where or when.
Is it naval?
I believe so.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
no.
He had... How many ships did he have? Just one? Just the one?
From what you knew, Belgium had just the one with him.
Not like 10 or anything.
But even with
ships.
him alone, it would be enough to sway a battle. Maybe him by himself, he would be worth 3 or 4 ships, maybe 5. I don't know the extent of his power.
Do you know the location of these ships roughly? Nearby?
Again, the last I just told you, he was last seen in Hadid, to the northeast.
Northeast.
And the reason I was there was I had been given some information from Walter. He's been investigating these people. He's been trying to save Akadoth.
By the off chance, did we ever hear where Winter's going? I
No,
know
that was...
they kept the secret from us, but
Yeah, it was secret. We don't know. I didn't really notice on the map.
yeah.
See, that kind of... It's safe to assume we're talking about the same thing, right?
I would assume so. And my second informant might be here shortly. Could you inform the men that we're having a guest?
Sure. What does he look like?
Weathered man in his maybe 30s, late 20s.
Okay.
On the average
Poke my
side.
head out. And try and find someone, one of a
And-
crewmate, and just go, hey, we're getting a guest, please. Can you point him towards here?
He'll have a hawk with him.
He has a hawk, blah, 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 and I tell him how he describes. Okay, thank you. Knock on the door.
When doing my research, I had conversed with Walter. He said that he was following some leads and that he couldn't say much more. I know a rough location, but I'll share it with you later. But what he did tell me was that Lesotho was looking for these notes, and to find out what they were about. So I went to Hadid. I went to its prestigious university and I made contact with a professor. He didn't know much about where these would be. He said they were guardians. Tiberius, you said that you had protected a rift between the planes. I probably believe that this is one of those. And he told me that if one such rift were to be taken control of or opened or unleashed, that calamity would come upon this continent, maybe even the rest of the world. Because lying within are these elemental titans, each by themselves being able to wipe out cities if multiple ones were to be unleashed around the same time. Then, like Lesotho said, Clara may as well be burned to the ground. And I have been informed by this scholar that they can be closed. And if we did so, they may remain closed for a number of years or even relocate, which would very much stall Lesotho's plans.
I wonder, does it have to do anything with the dragon we saw a while back?
Mayhaps. It was a blue dragon.
Yes.
Would I know what the colors of the dragons mean?
Do a history check.
What did I get? 16.
You mean like what type of element they're associated with?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that hard to decipher. It's for 16. Go, yeah. You can figure that, at least that much out.
It's associated with the element of lightning. And the Yukaria, the Yak folk. I had also learned from him that they aren't supposed to be so far down south. They're supposed to be much farther up north. Near the free cities.
Right, the ones we killed.
And if there are any Aarakocra, those might be the guardians of the air node, if there is such a thing. And those would also be up north. But because of these strange happenings, maybe it is down south here.
So we can close the nodes, and that is beneficial, right? Because otherwise, the universe is in trouble or whatever.
If they can be protected, we could protect them, but my fear is that we won't be able to, at least not forever.
How does one close a node?
It was all theories from a scholar. He couldn't give me much more than that. He just knew that they could be.
Anything about if we kill one of these elementals?
Killing
What if one dies?
something that is the size of the Tempest, the size of a tsunami, I don't know that we'd be able to.
But what if?
Not sure. It might be like the Aboleth. It might just regenerate in its native plane. Angrier.
Well, protecting them is hard, because we don't know when they'll be attacked.
Exactly. And we know
Closing
the
is
Soto's
hard.
looking. He has many more resources than we do. He has much more men than we do. And he has a head start. We have Walter and whatever group he's with right now. But other than that, I have no idea who else is with us.
There's a soft knock on the door.
And
Opens the door. A fairly rough, haggard-looking man with sparse, graying hair, really sun-weathered skin, ratty clothes comes in, looks directly at Ferroll.
Assad,
Shuffles in.
I'm glad you've made it. Welcome. This is your new... If you'll have him, Captain. This is your new superior. Captain Tiberius Gold. He's one of the people I trust the most in this continent.
Hello, Captain. Hello, all.
And this is Assad, everyone. He's a former crew hand on the ship of Captain Beldrin of the Fleet of Storms.
Oh.
Oh.
And you trust him?
Gary.
Explain to us how you can trust such a man, Ferroll.
If I'm going to be fair, I don't trust him completely, not yet, but...
Me neither. Sorry.
That's understandable.
He came to
That's
me in
very
desperation. Beldrim came himself with many men to kill this one. They even took his family. And I had barely managed to protect him.
And to keep him around, he must have some value to you. I assume.
He has some experience about how they work. Well... And he wants revenge. For his family.
I mostly hope that I can get my family back, honestly. Though they might already be dead.
So you've heard them. If you want to prove your worth, do it. If you have information, tell it.
I don't know what information you've given them that I've already given you. There's an attack coming on one of the cities. I don't remember which one. They mentioned many names. It seems like they're just throwing names out there. Nobody seems to agree on which one.
If we have any questions for him about his time in the fleet.
So there's two things happening. There's these nodes, potential attack on them, and some plan to unleash their demons or whatever. And then there's this current attack. Why do they attack a city? Seems like their goals are split.
There's probably a node at the city.
They can't find the nodes. They have one of the captains, specific captains on it. His name is Davnan. He's a dwarf.
Do you understand my thinking, though?
Yes, but
If they unleash everything from all the nodes, they've accomplished their goal. Why risk attacking the city before that?
I wasn't high enough up to know why the plans were happening. We were just told that the plans were happening and to be ready.
That's information. Only one captain is currently searching for the nodes, so we can beat maybe one captain to them. But yes, they do have multiple goals with their vast resources, so we have to choose what we do.
What's in that city? Is there like a temple?
We don't know what
He
city
doesn't
they're
know
going
which
to.
city.
Oh.
Well,
We know
what...
2 cities, right?
I have heard at least 6 names spoken. I think that they're just giving everybody wrong information so that nobody really knows where it's going
Yeah, that's
until the final moment.
Knowing the captain you were serving under, that makes sense.
Well, we know where some boats are going, given Winter's experience. Be a diversion.
No. How do we know? We gotta do a test of something, because there's two things going on. He either fibbed about his family, or lied about it, I mean, or they're using his ransom, so they do whatever, so he does whatever they want. And once he's finished his goal, he gets his family back.
I don't know what test we could employ. Madame.
I've traveled with him, and believe me, he's not capable of taking on any of us by himself. So, it would be something more sinister. Something
Certainly.
more...
My detect magic didn't pick anything else up?
On this guy?
Yeah.
No.
Well, what's stronger than strength is information. So, it doesn't matter if he can't beat one of us, as long as he can get away.
You don't have to keep him on the ship, but that's up to the captain. But if something comes up, it might be useful to have someone that had prior experience with them.
Combat prowess. Anything?
No. I was a ship hand. I was a crew member when fight started. I did my best to stay out of the way or get up below decks.
You don't sound that handy. Can you at least mop a deck?
I can pull sails, run the helm. I was a deckhand. I did what crew members do. He's very aggressive.
Yeah. Well, with
I
Nick's
trust
helmet
you.
off, he'll be.
Don't
different.
worry, he's leaving soon, so you won't see him for very long.
Well, it'd suck if I leave, and then I find out later you all died to this weasel.
He is being aggressive, but he has a point.
It's fair.
Anyways, our next step was supposed to be contacting you, Ferroll. He completed that one.
Does anyone have a checklist? I want to check
You
it out.
actually.
Checking it off the checklist.
Nice.
How
Our
many-
next goal was to contact Walter about Akadoth's whereabouts. But, we have no information on where these captains are, right? Or what nodes they're going to, or what location the attack is.
Do you know the rough size of the fleet under each captain's command?
Oh,
Do
Okay.
Yes, I saw it.
I just know that Belgium has about 12, but there's dozens within the fleet. I don't know how many total. I worked under Belgium and mostly just under Belgium.
so Ferroll, if you don't know, Winter is going to war with a fleet of what was it?
10 ships. They're sending 10.
It was 9 for sure. It was 10 if we went with them.
Oh, but the enemies, how many do they have?
I don't remember.
We said it.
If Belgium is
They
taking
were
part, at least
outnumbered.
12. And if there are 2 captains, then we could safely maybe double it.
Maybe we should take your buddy to the Admiral, and they can have a secret meeting.
I see.
Because she doesn't want to tell us shit unless we go with her.
Do you think she's going to change that just because we give her some information?
Well, that's why I said they'll have a secret meeting without us. Most likely. Unless she wants to share at that point, then I don't know. I'd assume not. Unless we go with her.
I don't understand the utility of having someone else go when we could just give her the information ourselves.
Well, then she can just show him the information and clarify shit and stuff. Then
We're
he
already
doesn't
being
have to tell
wary
us.
of him. Do you think an admiral would be any less wary?
I'd assume she would have better skills in figuring out if he's a spy or not with her own intelligence, especially command of so many people.
I don't know. If this is indeed a spy, they did a good job of trying to kill him. For now, at least, I don't think he deserves anything to be done to him. He has given us information we haven't had. And if you do not wish to keep him on here, then I would have no choice but to agree, but I would think that he might be useful, at least in some regards. We may have questions later.
So, apparently these nodes can be closed. You know where one is.
Where is it? I had a micro nap.
Where?
Assad, could you
I-
leave the room, please, as we talk?
Yeah, he steps outside.
Sorry, I know this is awkward for you. Sorry. Must have been awkward for him.
Hmm. He's not the most charismatic, nor is he that sneaky. He was good at running away while he was invisible. But that's mostly mine. Anyways.
Right.
So, where is this location?
Oh. Captain.
Well, if you see on the map, sprawled out on the desk, it's over here. You know, just over there.
So where?
Oh.
Far
Yes,
away.
It's very far away, and it's, you know, just happens to be where I'm from, so yeah, I guess.
The dragon that we saw was, I believe, down here around.
Which way was that flying off again? It wasn't north, was it?
It was staying near the mountain, was not?
It flew north, yes.
It flew north? Oh, okay.
So if you can close and we have no information on how to close a node.
Nope.
I don't know how we're gonna find that because I feel like that's something that would have happened already. You know, because Triton's protecting this fucking node for however long Tritons have been around.
Well, I was
Whoa.
told if they close, they might just reopen anyways, and they might be somewhere else.
It might be open somewhere else. Okay.
And if
Well,
it
that means-
opens up somewhere else, well, how would you protect it?
Yeah. Then why are we gonna? Then closing it isn't an
Don't
option.
close it. Not if they
Yeah,
leave
that's
it.
not an
No.
option.
But if they do become closed, they could be closed for years. That's what I was told.
Oh. That would give us time to deal with.
At least the
Stormy
greater
waters.
evil.
Yeah,
Yes.
and get stronger ourselves.
True.
It would hinder your people's mission, at the very least temporarily, if not permanently.
Built a whole city around it, right?
Exactly.
They're gonna be pissed off. They're gonna be like, "Fuck you guys."
Let's see one of these nodes open. And
I
this elemental goes through. Once Vatine goes through and tries to find whatever source that's controlling or keeping us
Sure,
going.
this is all big hypothetical, maybe. Who knows if you can just walk
Hypothetically, we
through.
make some sort of like giant being, send it through with a bomb, and then it's just a story I heard. Don't mind.
Okay.
Hypothetically, if I smack my wiener against the node 4 or 5 times, it'll open. Then we walk
I was
in.
also
Whoa.
told that they're either protected by a community of people, one large powerful guardian, or both. Did you know of such a thing, Captain?
Sorry, I was reading something else. What was that?
Map.
I was reading the ingredients of this beer. Huh.
I've been told that these nodes are usually protected by a community of people, one single large entity that's powerful, like a guardian or both. Was there one such thing
Well,
at your home?
Well, there is the biggest one is within a temple, and yeah, my people don't go near there. They have its own guardians, but at least it's what I know. Apparently, is just kind of legends at this point about those guardians, strong and such. I think if we were to close it, maybe they would not like it and probably fight us. I don't know if I want to do that.
I would imagine you might be able to persuade them.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
bad idea, but still, I mean, I could try. Get this entire race of people hate me.
An alternative is
That's
finding
cool.
this Captain Davnan and taking him out of commission. It's one single captain.
Yes, one single.
But who knows how many ships he has with him? Looking with him?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie,
To deal with one captain rather than.
I would prefer not to piss off my entire race of people. Yeah.
What about Akadoth? Are we crossing that off the list right now?
I mean, it would get crossed off per se. It'd just get moved down.
Move down. So what's our only other option? We're not gonna go to war, right? Because that'd be
We're
awkward.
not going to. Ah, fuck, that is so awkward.
That's awkward.
Hey, we're back.
It's like, by the way,
I don't
Winter,
want to go to war.
hold him
But,
back in.
yeah, sorry about the new character. I get to play Winter again.
Both.
Like,
She's
just
gonna play
kidding,
both.
Winter.
Yeah, I played both.
Same
We're
time.
coming.
Yeah,
Who knows what the goal of this
You know what?
attack is?
Let's go talk to that creepy lady, and then we'll go back and say we're going with Winter.
Stop it.
She knows what to do.
You guys do you.
Stop it.
Okay,
Whatever.
Captain. I'm ready to listen. What are we doing?
Whatever it is that we decide, we must make sure every time we do something important, we do check our surroundings. Because who knows when that Arthas would be around. He is able to travel far, fast, and be anywhere, as far as we know.
Okay, so I'm gonna cross the note off. You don't need to deal with that. Unless I don't want to. I don't want to go to war. Crossing that one off.
What's left?
What's left exactly? Do we know like anything to do with Parakadoth?
We would have to contact Walter.
Walter.
We could try to meet up with him, but
So going to war is suicide. We've already decided that. We would have to get some sort of information on specifically like the one captain, which is still pretty suicidal to fight. But
we could
Yeah.
give them some information about Beldrum, what limited information I have, and whatever Assad has. And that might help turn the tide. It sounded like he was going to
be
participate.
very helpful. We should probably do that.
At least 12 ships, that was more information we got out of him. And we know that one captain is probably not going to be there. Because he's busy somewhere else.
All right, yeah, okay. I think I decided we
could
give that
ask...
information to Admiral, and we're gonna go help. We need to deal with Akadoth. We can't just have him looming in the distance. Let's get this over with.
From the sounds of it, if we go to Walter, we might cross paths with that Krythus, and that would be beneficial to myself, so I would agree.
Yeah, I think.
And us. He tried to fucking kill us.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's-
Krythus is definitely connected to Lesotho.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Cool.
And
Plan.
Akadoth's been waiting too long, so even though he doesn't know it.
The last I checked on him, he did not seem well at all. He was alive, but at the very least, we could help him.
Cool. I like it. So Ferroll, you'll cast sending, right? Contact Walter. Send your friend to the Admiral. Go meet a crazy lady in a tavern. Sounds like a plan.
A tavern. And yeah.
We should probably try to get him to remember the tavern name. That would be good. Helpful.
I mean, we know there's only 2 in this place.
No, there's more than 2, but
Okay, just the 2 then. All right.
Whatever tavern we were just about to go to, for some reason I think that's where she is.
Could be the other one.
I don't think so.
But after we give this information, do you know what we'd like to do with the sun? Captain.
I mean, we need more hands on. I need more crewmates always.
Yeah,
pretty
how much did we lose? The last bout.
No, I don't remember. Couple.
5.
As far as I
at
could
least
tell, his
4.
bloodlust was for his former captain was real. If you'd all like to give him a proper look, then be my guest.
Do that later, I feel like.
Later.
We got.
Okay.
He didn't have any magic active on him, for everyone's reassurance.
That's good.
But you
anyone
do,
read
Ferroll.
minds?
You have a lot.
Actually don't.
I thought you weren't done that yet.
No, I did.
Thought you had to do it for like an X amount of time.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone have like mind
I'm
reading?
gonna not think about that.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
But as Tenshi, you just be like, I know you have magic shit. Your sword's
Oh,
magic.
so he didn't glow at all.
He didn't glow, period. Yes?
Wait,
As you say that and you look at me and I'm just like awkward.
Did his items glow?
Hey, Ferroll, those gloves are magic, right? I've seen those gloves before.
I've got new ones.
That sword's magic.
I got a new one.
No,
How did you get a new one? It was so cool before.
you little sassy elf, you.
Did
You're doing something.
I don't know if
That's
Ferroll
so
himself would find that funny.
Okay.
I think I'm laughing, but Ferroll's probably just like. We could talk about it later.
Change the subject. Does anyone have mind reading abilities?
Oh.
I sure hope not.
Yes, that Captain Builder might. We should remember that. So, any very important information should probably be kept to us.
I should constantly keep thinking about it, right?
I'm just saying, if any of lesser crew were to be captured, ones that couldn't put up a fight, then they might be able to leak information.
Alright, well, in the future, if we ever have to have some sort of
Say Kurgala.
important meeting, say Kurgala.
They're saying
have
loose,
them inside
loose lips
or-
sink chips at this point, eh?
Fuck you, Cole.
Psychic damage.
It's a joke from the other
Psychic
campaign.
damage.
It's a joke from the other campaign, Brent. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And that's when we find out one of you can't say it, and we're screwed.
We're like, no fucking way.
It's all connected.
Sarah-
Captain Secret Alert, no.
Sarah gave us 5 bits.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yay! Thank you, Sarah.
We're famous.
You're so thank.
Yeah.
Rolling in them bits.
Alright,
Alright, so
let's go to that tavern. Yes.
go to the inn.
Or do you want to talk to
Like,
Walter first?
Walter first. Wait,
What works better? Does she look busy right now? No.
There will be children coming soon, and it is going to be hard.
Okay, let's go
Okay,
now.
well, let's do it now, and then
Let's go now.
go in the tavern.
We rush over.
Okay, on the way there, I go, I'll meet you up with you guys later. I'm gonna go get some supplies for the trek.
Alright. You mentioned you don't have any gold. How much do you have?
About, I think it was 140. Let's see. About 140.
All right, I'm gonna give you 50 for helping with this, the last mission.
Well, thank you. Oh, yeah.
It's taking it out of winter's cold.
Take it.
Hmm.
Fine, she just has a couple thousand. Not a couple thousand, but, over 1,000.
Take my
Alright, let's go
gold.
with that. What is this one? This silver camel or some shit? Is that the new
Thirsty Camel.
this one? Thirsty camel. Silver though. The other one's sandy saddle. Alright, yeah,
Alright.
we're going to the thirsty camel.
You make your way back to the Thirsty Camel, where you are now all very well known as patrons.
If on the way there, I just lastly say, it might behoove us to find out what this Davnan is capable of, so we could at least tell your people what to look out for, potentially, or we could look if we were able to come in contact with your people, the ones who are in charge of taking care of the nodes. Maybe they know how to close it. If we were to find one somewhere else, it's something to think
we
about.
should at least tell them that they're going to be targeted.
Exactly.
So maybe they already have been, in a way. But
And maybe they could give us information. Yeah,
I guess we should.
things to mull over.
Yeah. I'm gonna go order a couple of drinks for myself.
Okay. You guys enter the tavern. Well, it depends on how sneaky you're being, Danielle. Are you just gonna be a creepy old self out there in the open?
Yep.
All right. You guys very, very quickly notice the creepy woman sitting in against one of the back walls.
Just look at everyone else like, I really hope that's not her.
Does she look like she stinks?
I think it
Yeah,
looks
would
like
you
it's
like
No, I
Would
don't
you like
think.
Would you like to describe your character?
Sorry.
What
Would you?
Oh,
What? Oh, sorry. My nephew just told me I don't stink. She wanted you all to know that I don't stink, or he wanted
I don't believe her.
him.
And
Down.
Okay, so she's not anything crazy. She's just very dark. She's got a hood on right now. She looks like the typical creepy hooded person that hangs out in the corner of bars.
How accurate is your profile picture? Or
Very
can you be on-
accurate, but I can't use that, I don't think.
I just did. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay. Well, it's very accurate. But her skin might be a little, like, grayer.
I have the scene from Lord of the Rings where Strider's in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go with that.
Well,
She sees you.
Say hello. Oh, she looked at me. Awkward.
Did you
Shit.
make eye contact?
Yeah,
What color were
we have
her
to go
eyes?
say hi now. Otherwise, it's gonna be weird. So,
I'm gonna go get my drinks first.
well, fuck. Okay.
if you're getting one, can you grab me one as well?
Yeah, me
Tenshi,
too.
I only have two
Tenshi.
hands.
you
Right.
rapidly discern that this is not one of your children.
Oh, okay. Oh, she doesn't have my nose. She's not. Well, she's very pale, so that would make no sense at all. Okay, good.
I get two drinks for myself. And, these are both for me.
From what we could tell, you have very dominant genes.
Well, yes.
I mean, that lady was kind of hot before.
Can you not? Yeah.
Which lady?
No.
Her da-
Moving
well,
on.
His daughter.
Moving on.
I walk up to the girl and sit
I
down.
mean,
in
you're
front of her
quite the
with my-
physical specimen. It would only make sense that when you pass down your genes, they get...
Okay, we don't know what that word means. I said moving on.
I sit in front of the hooded lady and with my two drinks.
Okay.
I guess I go
Then-
get a drink as well.
Hello, lady. Sit down.
I heard you were looking for me, or us. I take a drink out of one, take a drink out of the other.
Yes, I've been looking for Umiocalypse.
Yo.
Yeah, this is us.
You're pretty hard to find.
Well, we have been out of the city for the past 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
I see your reputation precedes you.
We have a reputation?
Well, you specifically with your drink.
Subtle spell does detect magic.
We actually do have a reputation. Assad, who you
Yeah.
met earlier, actually found me because of our reputation. All the way in
Well, I mean,
Hindi.
we won the tournament, so...
Yes,
But-
and the tournament is what drew my attention. Partially, initially. See, I'm trying to... Well, I think our goals align. I'm trying to find someone in the Fleet of Storms.
Just look around. They want to hear that? Okay, good. Quiet. Did you know what happened here last time?
We're in the back. It's fine.
Yeah, but... Okay.
We almost died here.
Do our goals align? Is that
Yeah.
what you're doing?
Yes, clearly.
How do you know that name?
I have a patron to whom I
Oh!
Are you
Yes.
like an artist? Some like a lord's funding you.
yes.
Cool.
How do you feel about the undead?
What?
I'm sorry.
I like
Balance.
it. She gets straight to the point. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Look off the direction. I thought you were like
Why
a
would you dance
painter.
around it? Why would you dance around it? Sure.
Exactly.
I'm dead. I mean,
Do you have the hood on or
Evil,
off?
right?
what? I don't.
Are you saying evil? You got it right, or are you saying you're evil and that?
I'm saying
Or
the
you're saying we're
undead are
evil.
evil, and people who control the undead are evil.
I mean,
And we
inherently,
should
most
not
of the time
support
that
them?
is- most of the time, that is the case.
Good.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh.
Are you saying the Fleet of Storms is doing that?
I am.
Oh man, they're dabbling in a lot of things.
And I've been tasked to assassinate one of them.
Wonderful, we have assassins for them now.
Damn.
Is
Fire with fire.
what is what is your name? Introduce
Elvira.
yourself. Elvira.
I presume you're Tiberius. You're Master Tenshi.
Nope.
Is Master Tenshi not Master Tenshi right now?
We're
You're
just gonna relax. We're just gonna relax on that part.
You're Ferroll. I'm not sure I recognize this dwarf. Though I
I'm
have
not
seen
here.
him
I'm getting a drink at the bar.
pointing over that way.
Okay.
He's our new homie.
Yeah, he's one of us. Okay, Elvira, who are you trying to assassinate?
I don't know his name. I'll know him when I see him.
It's a very interesting
So that means you know what he looks
contract.
I don't know what he looks like, but I will know when I see him.
like. That makes no sense.
You know
So
some
this is
kind
from
of
your
defining
Patreon.
characteristic. Oh yeah, or that.
Yes,
Your
I'll
patrons
know.
will tell you. Okay. That's interesting.
How? Where are they here?
No. Well, no.
So how are they going to tell?
I'll have a sense. I always have a sense for these things.
I look at Max Tenshi. I look at Tiberius.
She probably.
I-
So he's something to do with undead, and you can sense that shit, right?
Mm,
No.
Not quite. But I do know the ship that he's on. If that's helpful.
It is.
We're interested.
Very.
It's
know
the
where
Anima
this-
Malum.
Can you spell that?
Please spell it.
ANIMAM space MALEM.
M-A-L-A-M.
AM.
Can you put that
Anima
into,
Malum.
Can you write this down for me?
messed up the spelling.
DM. Put that in the group chat.
Just, yeah, write it down right here.
She's
please.
just talking to the sky, just like, is that your patron?
Is that your page? You call him DM. That's interesting.
And so we're actually in the business of murdering these douchebags too.
That's why I was suspecting that our goals would be in alignment for now.
Right. You don't happen to know where the Shit. Madeline.
Thanks of these weird
You know where
names.
that boat
Malum.
is? Yeah, that's what I said. Do you know where the boat is?
I believe I was hoping that's where you guys would come in.
Do you have any other
Then
details?
you have a boat. And a captain.
Any
And
other
you used to
details?
have someone from the Mamluks who
Anyone
was
else?
familiar.
Anything else? Other than the name?
No, that's why I'm here
Ah,
and looking for you.
ah.
Are you good at
No, not
killing
much.
people?
Yes,
You're an assassin, so
Assassin,
you'd
yes.
have to be.
I'm good at killing people. I'm good at sneaking. I'm good at torturing.
you
Okay,
good?
well,
I'm
mean,
good
I-
at being creepy.
all right.
I lean in,
Mm.
and I just have this look on my face. I'm just like, are you good at lying?
Lying? I'm not great at lying. I'm pretty upfront.
Is that a lie? Do we think she's lying right now?
Yeah, was that alive?
I
I
have
think
no
magic
reason to
happens
lie
at
to
once.
people.
Do I see
She's-
her eye twitch when she's
She
lied?
is magicless currently. At
I'm
least
very
no.
good
you-
at detecting others' lies.
Wait. 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 Can I have your palm?
Are you? Will it
And
be
I already-
harmful?
And I already have like the pearl in my eye, and I'm just like, I'm waiting. I'm just, no.
He doesn't plan to harm me.
Probably not.
Hand
Give
my
me your
palm
hand.
out. It's
Uh.
very like gross, like
And I
pale and clammy and.
nonchalantly just take the hand, put it down on the table, and I start ritual casting Identify.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. Keep going.
Okay.
Anyways, can I
You're just holding on to your hand.
join you for now? I promise my skill set will be of
Hey, look,
use to you.
I look at the other one else. I'm like, we need more crew members, and that's
Sure.
useful. We need warriors, so.
I mean, we just took random people from the tavern, so
Yeah.
You did
I don't
what?
see why not.
I missed
Huh?
most of what she said, but
Never
I'm in.
She seems kind of cool. She's creepy as fuck, but she kills things, and she. Is that good? Yeah,
Yeah,
very much.
Love to kill things. I just want to make that clear. I may look like I love to kill
So
things.
you're forced to do it? Or is this like you're stuck in a contract with your Patreon?
Wouldn't say I'm stuck,
Patreon.
but I would like to think that what I do is for the greater good.
Really good, okay. Fuck.
Her Patreon is the only fan. Sorry.
You held that one in for a while. I saw
I
that.
did.
Yeah, her name's Elvira.
I mean,
Elvira.
are you guys familiar with my type? I'm not
Your
secretive about who I
Oh,
am.
like crazy, like stalk you after you break up for too long or something.
Do you have your hood
No.
on or off?
I don't know what you are, so no.
There's-
Are you?
The Shade Archai elves.
Oh,
What did you even just say to me? I heard elves.
The Shadow
What
Kai.
is an elf?
The Shade Archai. Yes, thank you.
They're a quite, well, reclusive set of elves that I've never had the pleasure to meet, but they are, well, loyal to their patron.
But you have now had the pleasure.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're fine with you joining because we do need crewmates, warriors, assassins, I guess. So, welcome.
Pleased to be of service.
Yeah.
Is Identified done yet?
Sure. What are you trying to identify?
Is there any spell?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I figured. Probably. No, she
Cool.
has nothing affecting her
No.
Now you can tell.
that I can
A
tell.
lot. I think there's a lot going on in there, but let's We all got those issues. As I finish my 2 beers,
True.
All
I
right.
really want to go get more. Well, we're just gonna keep talking and everyone introduce ourselves, right?
Right.
Correctly?
I really know most of you.
Yeah, but you just know our names and like what we do and our
Your
yeah.
behavior in the city, the people you've talked to,
Yeah, but those can be like
I'm
wild
sorry?
rumors and innuendos.
your combat skills.
You know our combat skills? Well, I mean, we did some of it in
You
the
were in
tournament.
Umiak. You fought in the tournament.
Do you know how many children he has?
Stop.
I mean,
Many,
I don't, so
What?
many.
can you tell me?
No. I don't-
Like,
Well, I know I've
Stop.
seen several.
Stop.
is it more than 70?
Guys.
I
stop
don't know if it goes that high. That's
Rude.
more people than I was willing to follow.
I'm not comfortable with
Is it
this
more?
line of conversation.
Is it more than a dozen?
You guys are ignoring my wishes,
Yeah,
and I'm
I
feeling
want to say
uncomfortable.
70.
Well,
I feel like
when you
Tenshi
think
kinda
about
got
how
it.
old he
Asking
is,
nicely.
I mean,
Oh my god. Nobody's
I have
listening.
5 gold on 32.
I'm going to leave.
I mean, I'm decently
Stop.
old, but I
How are
don't
you
have
going
any
to leave?
children
You're sitting.
yet. But
You're sitting in
if you
between
think
the two.
about how many kids he could have within
I'll
his time
Go
frame,
over the table. Please. Or under.
If there's money on the table, I'd like to put in a bet as well.
All right,
Oh
how
my
many?
god.
Okay.
Without
Yeah.
going
I'm
over.
leaving.
Without going over.
No. Going under the table.
Okay.
I'm going under the
Without
table
going
now.
over.
Nobody cares.
Well, I'm
Fine.
No,
gonna
no.
ask Tenshi,
Ah.
how many children do you have? Just a quick
Hey,
question.
shut
I
the
really
fuck
like to
up,
win this.
dwarf.
Okay, well, we need to think about the rules here. Are we doing like what is known as the price?
I
the
go
right
take a shit
price
or
rules.
Yes, the right price rules.
Yes.
Right price rules are so.
Nearest number without going over. You can only
not going
add.
over.
You cannot subtract any bets.
No, of course
Okay.
not.
I'm gonna say 51. Final answer.
Okay.
And do we want to
I'm
have a
writing
side?
this down.
And while we were in Blade Singer training, sometimes we'd have side bets too. Do we want to bet on who would be the loser or the winner? The biggest loser or winner?
How about we get that before?
Well, let's get
Oh.
everyone's bets in first.
Let's get everyone's bets in first.
So I'm 32.
Okay, you're 32, Derek. 51. Elvira, are you in?
Okay, I'm leaving. I don't even know how many, okay? Sometimes I just nut and walk away so I don't find out. Fuck you!
I mean, if he doesn't even know how many,
Okay, well, at this point, we're
it's a high number.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking 70.
How many women has he slept with just since being with you?
Yes, but what are the odds that they were all ovulating?
Well, does it count
time.
if there's like multiple at once?
Yes.
Yeah, it does count.
Hmm.
course.
I don't know, honestly.
A man of his history and reputation must be able to support multiple women at once. I'm sure it could happen.
Oh, with his fortune, he could
Well, he's
probably
not-
daddy baby many people.
Well, he is.
I would have to say it's
definitely-
probably over 100.
Look, we've already
Whoa.
talked about how dominant the genes are within. So we could probably find this out. At least, do we narrow it down to Ajayi?
And he's quite a bit more elderly than what he was in his, hundreds of years ago. I'm sure there was more women then.
The real question is, how do we identify the true number?
Yeah, that's the. There'd be a lot of research.
They all
going
seem
on
to
there.
know. They all, they all seem to know their children. So if we see somebody,
Many of his children are quite interested in finding him and talking about it.
This is going off the rails.
exactly. So if we see someone who we might even suspect is his prodigy, we just need to ask.
I'm
They'll
sure
know.
if you just put an ad out, honestly, they'd come flocking.
True.
But so would the authorities.
And the
So-
winner should give at least maybe like 10%
Okay, well-
to like whoever the children are, maybe something like that.
I'm sorry, Captain. It's a very intriguing conversation.
I think you'll
Yeah,
fit right
I'm
in.
trying to think. Oh, yeah, you're already in. You know how to mess with Tenshi, so you're in.
He doesn't even Like, he's disguised right now, so I don't understand why he's hiding. Truthfully.
Well,
He's
after
just
that
hiding from
outburst, I think everyone knows.
Yes. Soon would be, rather endeared by this, I believe.
You know that much about him. That's like public information that he's... I guess he does go into the temple soon.
He talks about it a lot, and the temple definitely knows who he is.
Wait, how much do you know about myself?
Welcome back.
Do you know my last name?
I've been bullshitting this whole time, so I don't know.
Okay, well, that means... honestly, that's just
understood.
what you do at a job interview, right? You gotta embellish some stuff.
No, I meant Danielle was bullshitting.
Oh, I know, I'm just...
Yeah, if you want to divulge some shit on him, he has lots of secrets. It's pissing me off.
I know
you
that...
wash your hands, Tenshi?
I don't know
Yes,
as
I
much
wash
about
my hands
Ferroll.
after pooping. Not always after peeing, but most of the time.
You can... It's so easy. You can literally just do this, and I press digitize.
True, but, like, my wiener's pretty clean. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Lazy?
Yes, but if you have proper hygiene, you can save that.
Okay, let's say you're in your own captain's quarters, just chilling,
Okay.
and you
Chill.
scratch your nuts. Are you gonna go wash your hands, Captain?
The
Don't
barmaid,
think so.
one of the barmaids, who
That's a good
is
point.
very attentive to Tiberius at this point because she knows how much he likes to drink, comes over with more mugs of beer, and as she's putting them down, she goes, "I'm sorry for overhearing your conversation, but whoever said 32?
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
How many do you know personally? How many?
I'm not going to say anymore because he's very uncomfortable and she runs
we're
off.
on to a different
Thank
topic.
you.
We're gonna go back.
Alright, how many times can we change our
in
bets?
this city.
Okay, well, we haven't even decided how much gold we're throwing in, so I feel like you can change it that one time.
One time? Or how about we have to
might-
double our bet every time we change?
Only once, though, because then we can just keep doing it until
It's
I win,
true.
right?
It's true.
So
But
you can
then
change it
there would be
once.
more and more.
But you
Okay,
can only
okay,
bet
change
what
it
you
once.
Do I know the
true.
silence spell?
We can change it once, but we still have the side bets.
have. You could ask one
Right.
of your kids if they know it.
I also just realized,
Do you think they have an association?
to interrupt, your other knight is not here.
We have a knight?
Callahan? Wait, he's gone?
Yeah, he
Well,
went to
he
go
wasn't
get,
at the... He's not here with you now.
He went to go get stuff for his journey because he's leaving.
Oh,
He's
Maybe.
leaving.
he's gonna peace out.
He has like, what do you know about him?
I know
What's public
some
information?
rumors about some interesting stories he tells.
He is pretty vocal about it, so I guess that's fine.
I've
Yeah,
also heard many things about his horse.
Like?
He brings it a lot of places that most people would not bring their horse.
Like?
That's understandable.
I do that with Umi.
Oh, that's
Yes,
true.
yes.
Because I love
Elephant
Umi.
trunk hanging through the window that you got from here.
It's nice being back, Umi. I missed you. Okay.
Umi is a most interesting creature.
Umi's cool. She's gonna use a shield pretty soon.
You want to know something? I have a theory that I think Umi isn't actually an elephant, but just
What would she be?
I mean, I don't know. It could be a person, like a past lover, or
I don't know if
somebody.
many people would be willing to be
I mean, no, it's
demeaned
just
in
that
that
you know,
way.
I've heard of spells that make it happen. Like like I know polymorph. There's true polymorph.
like a permanent.
Yeah.
If I was gonna
unwillingly?
make a past lover into an animal, I feel like an elephant.
Well, not.
would be a
Maybe
rude
it wasn't.
thing
You
to make.
didn't do it on purpose. Like if
Oh.
it was like if it was like a past lover, and you're like, no, I'm making you into an elephant. Why would she come with you constantly? Maybe it's like family or something. I don't know.
I
I'm
really
just
just get
saying.
vibes that it's a
I
very
know- I don't
dedicated
know
and
much about
well-trained
you, Tenshi.
elephant.
All we know about you is you're old. You have a lot of children. At least 70 is what I'm betting.
Oh,
And all your fucking party members died. That could be another bet, by the way. How many
Oh.
party members
Hmm.
has died?
That might be get a
Sean,
little morbid, though.
you better add +1 because you guys are pissing me off right now. Lord.
DM, can we take a break?
Bashar, yeah, we could do that pretty quick.
I'm
Okay.
actually
Well,
super hungry, so
Yeah.
Alright. Do we go on a break screen or do you want to hang out?
Dude,
Like-
great.
I'm gonna go, and I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm gonna
Rapid
go
cooking.
get food.
Everybody
Thank you.
be back in like around 7-ish, maybe.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Sorry to cut that in. I just
No, it's fine.
children are arriving.
Okay, that's fine.
We will just continue with roleplay when you guys get back, because it's been going great. So
I did a voice.
you sure
You
did.
did a voice. It was a good voice. Yeah.
Named her Elvira.
Can
You have a
Elvira?
fan right behind you.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What was he thinking?
Literally and figuratively, you have a friend.
I practiced with him briefly while I was muted to be like, "Do you think I should use this voice?" And he's like, "Yes."
Okay. Hell yeah.
See you in a bit.
Can we say hi to Shin?
Yep.
Hi, Shin.
Oh,
Hi, Shin.
It's hi.
Right, Shin.
people watching.
Yeah, she's been asking about my D&D games, so
There's a dog.
I'm coming today. I'm playing today, so yeah. Okay, I'll put it on a break screen for a while. And then we'll be back in like 30 minutes, you said?
Yeah, around 7-ish.
Around 7-ish. Okay, so we're gonna take a break. We might come back a little bit before or after to like just talk, but yeah, just keep the tab open and then you'll hear us. Thanks, Chitsaba.
We reconvene with you guys still having a conversation in Thirsty Camel with your new companion and harassing Tenshi about his children and what your future plans are going to be, and at some point probably talking to Walter, but not quite there yet.
I just want to point out that I ordered some food earlier, so this pizza is in character.
They sell pizza here? Oh.
When the one waitress comes over and refills her drinks, I just like, so by how much? I miss it by double or triple?
I told you I'm not going to tell you anymore. She runs away.
Just
Just
Tenshi
say
here.
stop.
You legit. Just say stop.
Just say stop.
Wait, does that not mean penis?
I mean, it just means big and bigger. It doesn't have to mean specifically.
But when you told me last time, I was with you.
Yeah, well, that wasn't specifically for a penis, but in this case, I don't know who you're pointing that to. Are you
And
talking
I'm just
about
like,
yourself?
I'm still looking at the waitress like, miss?
You know, it also depends. If you measure from underneath, it could be like this. But if you measure from the side, you know, there's nothing but hurt feelings if you measure from the top. So don't do it there.
Wait, wouldn't the circumference be the same? I don't understand.
What? Not talking about circumference, talking about length. What do you mean? What? Jesus Christ.
No, but like, as in, it would stay the same and then...
Fuck off! You would die! Your butthole would explode, Ferroll. Imagine this whole motherfucker going into
Specifically,
you.
probably, yeah.
Wait, I don't understand what we're talking about anymore.
Death. What? Wiener size?
Well, we're talking about okay, the number gets bigger for how many kids Tenshi has.
Oh.
And are we using the Zakaran measuring system, or are we using the one in Ferron?
I don't know either. So, I probably know Zakar.
What are we doing next? What are we doing next? What are we doing?
What time of day is it
Ah,
at this point? Is it midday?
It's getting
Lunch,
like mid-afternoon.
Mid-afternoon?
Alright, after we have...
Well, we need to talk to Walter, right? That's the big thing, and then we can decide to do whatever we want. Do we have to talk to him now? Should we talk to him later? I have a lot of things I need to do in town.
might
Alright,
as well
well,
talk to him now.
we could
Yeah.
split up if you want. Get it done at once.
I was
Well,
gonna
we
say
should all
we
be
should take
here
off-
for...
Yeah, I think for the Walter thing, we need to be here. And then I think everyone can have the rest of the day off, and we can convene later.
It sounds reasonable.
We need some time off after this long-ass time.
Do we have rooms already? Master? Just like wave down the bar.
I feel like we have permanent residents.
There can be rooms ready for you, yes.
So shall we?
Good, I'm gonna sleep somewhere else.
So shall we do the Walter thing then?
In the room, go back to the ship fast.
We can do it in a room.
Yeah, a room.
The walls are thick here, right?
Thick enough. I don't think the spell requires a loud voice, just a voice.
Just tell me when to stop.
We can't just use this for everything.
I think I could.
You could, but it'd
I'm
be
very
hard.
confused. I thought it was specifically for...
Well, usually it is, but I'm just Spitball.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Ouch.
Darek, stop me.
What?
See? He's using it
Oh,
for the right
fuck
thing.
off, Darek. Oh,
Yeah.
whatever. Nope.
A
Nope.
little more.
No.
A little more.
What, are you a
Little
horse
less,
or a
little
dwarf?
less, little
We're
less,
going.
Little more. Little
We're going.
Okay. Yeah. Little more. Okay. Just like that.
Wow.
Kidding,
That
right?
is astonishing for a
Yeah,
dwarf.
That's
And
how
that's
long
literally
my left arm is. Yeah,
3/4 your height. Okay.
that is what you're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
shield the children.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, your left
that's what
arm,
we're
yeah.
talking about. Yep,
Okay, good.
And then I go to his arm and I goes like,
it's about that long, I guess.
Oh my
It's
god, he's accurate.
it's actually perfectly accurate. How did you do that?
We know which arm he uses. Tenshi, I need you to go like this for me. Specifically this. So I go in between. Only
What are we doing?
Alright. Can we? What?
Now, I
Jesus
don't
Christ.
think. Who is this Walter character? I don't think I actually am familiar with that one.
Oh. None of these guys know except for Ferroll and
Literally.
Bashar. You don't have to worry about it. He's a former member of the team, an OG, an original.
Hmm.
I don't know why I pointed at this guy. I guess he flies around. That kind of works.
What does OG stand for?
We all got shot at together.
Oh,
Original guy.
original guy. Nice.
Original guy. Is that also a Zakaran phrase? Or...
Sure.
Oh,
why
no.
not?
To the room.
To the room.
All right,
Oh.
you guys go up the stairs to one of your rooms. It's a little cramped with all of you standing in there, but
We get a nice room.
it's still a little cramped. I mean, it's a
Damn it.
tavern that.
Damn it. Alright.
I can wait downstairs. I don't know if I really need to be here for this.
He's not wrong.
We'll call you when we're done with the...
Yeah, you just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dark's just standing there with the pizza plate, just like...
I brought this with me. I hope that's okay.
I think so. Likely. Do we
Alright, the
know what
message
we want
doesn't
to
need
ask?
specific crafting. Just, you know where Akadoth is? If not, where's a good place to start?
Well, he is actively looking for Agadoth. That's what is
Sure.
part of his mission.
Oh, so just inform him?
that he
Yeah,
would like to
truly.
join.
Maybe if he has two ideas, he could take one, we could take the other. If he that's
Exactly.
possibility.
I asked that, and
He wants?
he directed. He told me about the nodes. So,
he says the nodes, I'm just gonna continue to shake my head.
well, I will strongly insist that we would like to join him in his effort. How does that sound?
Yeah. We don't necessarily need to join him, but just
In the
Yeah, if he
effort,
has
what to do. Yes, in the effort. Yeah.
not physically. Like,
And then
we would like
ask
to
him
help out
when
with
to
some.
stop or not.
We don't need to find out everybody's penis size.
I mean, he's not gonna be able to even see, so
I don't even
That's
see the
true.
point in such a thing. What will we do with such information?
I mean, we could.
I'll be right back.
I don't really want to make fun of him if it's. We have it in the bank in case he turns on us and turns out he's evil.
So, in case there's an imposter that doesn't, well, they are fairly private places. So, if it's inaccurate, then
We need to know because if it's not the same, he's an imposter.
So there's better things to measure. But, yeah. You're trolling.
Like-
You're trolling me.
I'm not a troll. I'm
Oh.
a Triton.
noise. He's sitting under a bridge,
Can you
or
please
is
message
very
Walter,
smelly.
please?
Ah.
Can you please message Walter? I am
Can you
sick and
please
tired.
message Walter?
All right, so I have regrouped. We would
Aiden's not here.
like
Oh, yeah.
to.
He's listening.
I'm just, yeah. We would like to help find Akadoth. Do you have any leads we could follow? Sound about right?
Yeah, not bad.
Separate from the Caliph Swishers.
Cool.
I say that. We can't hear you. You broke it again. Technical difficulties. Oh, you're back. Okay.
God is dead.
Good? Good.
Good.
There's a moment of quiet silence as you send the message. Starts to stretch for a while, and you're starting to be like, oh boy. And then you get...
Better do my accent good.
Sorry, Ferroll, I had to get to a quiet place. I'm kind of surrounded by people that can't know I'm talking to you.
I think he was successful. I think he's
Sorry,
infiltrated.
can you just quickly give me some of the information you had again? You wanted again?
I have regrouped. And we would like to help you. How can we help you, basically? Find Akadoth, specifically.
Do you have a lead for us?
Yeah, do you have a lead for us to follow?
If he goes over word count here, he's going to just try and... He's going to just cast it himself, so... It will be best if you don't find me. I'm close to infiltrating a particular captain of the Storm Fleet. I'm not sure which one you're looking for, and I don't know all the forts. He'll cast it again. As far as I know, Akadoth is still in the Underdark. But if you're looking for the man that took him, all I know is his fort is somewhere in the Isles of the Utter South. Might have been a bit over words, but
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, in the utter south? Is that what he said?
Islands of the Utter South, which is actually labeled on your map. It's down here.
Cool.
It's this big area down here.
Okay, I relay that to everybody. And I add on myself. I'll speak to you guys. Should we ask if he knows about Davnan? Or Beldrum? Davnan is the one that's looking for the nodes. If we could get any
Probably.
information, then...
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to do so.
Or if he has any pertinent information about him or his ship or his fleet.
Might as well.
The other south. Did you get any information from the Admiral about any... Did they know about the Fleet of Storms yet? They're going to launch a counterattack, right?
Yeah. They're gonna fight roughly 13 ships, so they should know about them.
Do you think they'd know about any forts or...
We took a prisoner who knew of the fort. Of the,
Oh fuck, that just reminded me.
what?
We have those 3 prisoners at our ship that we haven't left out. I meant to go do that yesterday.
Awkward.
Oh, you also have captains
Alright,
from the Fleet of
keep
Storms.
going. I have a lot of things I need to do. I have to go to the ship anyways. I'll deal with it later myself. Continue.
Alright, I'll ask about Davnan and... Beldrum, I suppose. In that order, Davnan is more important, Beldrum. And I'll say it like this. Pay attention, I suppose. We know Davnan is searching nodes. Do you have information? Or Beldrum? He can control wills. Davnan first.
Moment. And then comes back. Davnan has a fort somewhere, but I do not know where yet. Beldrum, if he's not out, smuggling things they need, he's by the side of Lesotho. He doesn't have a fort, from what I know.
So, I'd tell that to everybody. So what we can do is... we could try to find one of these forts, see if the Admiral has any more information when we talk to her. But if that spy had any information on the fort's locations of Davnan's, we could try to go to the Lycanthropes fort and try to find out any information from that. Disable them in some way.
Seems to be our only lead, so...
Message comes in, Ferroll.
Wait.
As far as I know, most of the captains aren't at their forts right now. As I told you, there's an attack coming somewhere. And it seems like the most of them have gathered for that attack. Where, I have no idea. I haven't gotten close to the top captain here. Her name is Nessa, by the way.
I think of the response. The Dark Elf. Or someone else. Wait, I'd have to... Either way, we'll try to find out what we can and we'll keep in contact. I look at everybody else as I help keep my hands up. Thank you and stay safe.
You don't get a response back.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I mean, if we go to the fort, there'll be someone there. There's not the
Exactly.
captain.
Exactly.
And they might have information for us.
Mm-hmm. Or if we want to try to cut some heads off of snakes, we try to participate.
We don't know where they are. I mean, we know where one might be, given where winter's going.
Sure, there might have been attacks going multiple places. And from what you guys told me, we'd only be trying to intercept something, not the entire thing.
Right. 12 ships. Maybe one of them a captain. We don't know. Speaking of captains, what do you think, Captain? In my mind, we have two options. Go to a fort, find a straggler, interrogate the fuck out of him. Hopefully we get something about Akados.
I mean, Bashar speaking up. It might sound crazy, but I've seen you all perform insane things. We have our own crew, we have our own men. Their fort, theoretically, is relatively empty. What if we go and take their fort, and when he shows up, we blast his ship to pieces? We have the upper hand.
Fucking king.
We have the defenses. What is he going to do?
Be a little bitch. You're right, I like it.
All right. You heard the captain. I mean, Bashar.
I'm just the boatswain. I'm not the captain.
Especially not the main character.
Yeah, you should totally.
Yeah, let's go do that. That sounds like the sweetest.
We do still have to find his fort, and I'm not sure if you're looking at the map, Captain, but he holds it up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ground to cover
A
down
lot
there.
of ground over. And I don't like how it gets kind of close to my home. Way. Over there, right? I'm reading this right.
The islands of the other south are basically like that line.
The entire, yeah. Well, we just need to prepare for a very, very long journey.
Also, just a reminder to everybody who was there, so this would be Ferroll, I guess Bashar, and you, Tiberius. That's the motherfucking tree that the dude disappeared into.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Into the
Ass.
Sorry, what is? Are you looking doing
This
something?
tree.
Tree.
Well, we got a lot of information. We know the captains will be present at the battle, more than likely. Maybe Davnan is still searching for the knowns. And we do know that Walter is starting to be successful in his mission. We might have a man on the inside soon.
Okay.
Let's find out where one of those was.
Sounds like we've decided.
Hell yeah.
And we did mention if we torture someone, we did just pick up a crewman who's apparently good at torturing.
That's
We did.
true.
I also have wanted to keel haul someone, but
From which fleet?
what?
From which captain did you find these prisoners?
I think they were under Cliff. They were mostly they're kind of just pirate mercenaries. Like I'm literally just gonna let them go. We kind of convinced them to abandon all that shit.
It would be interesting to maybe have them and Assad speak and see what's information is the same and different.
If you want.
But we'd have to think of those questions.
Did
Another
we
thought
send
is
Hassad to go to speak to the admiral, or
No,
I
I don't
guess-
think we did.
I mean, I don't know, just drop him off on your way here.
I don't
I
know.
don't think so. We're just
Yeah,
gonna go
that's
get him and then bring him.
Honestly, Ferroll could just message her and go, "Hey,
Okay,
here's some
just
info."
message her over time, yeah. But if we would want to maybe get more specific information, if maybe they had Davnin's fort on the list of things that they had.
God, but we have to go talk to her again. God, we see her like every day. Yay, we're back!
Yeah, we have important information for her,
Yeah, well, every time we see her is pretty much important information.
so I don't know that it would be too bothersome. She gets something out of it, so do we.
and hot.
Alright. And hot?
Hot.
Hot.
Don't worry.
Okay.
If he has more kids while we're with him, does the bet go up?
Okay, we're going. We're going. We're going. We're going.
It's really kind of
Do
hard.
you think I just throw my sperm at ladies and it just happens? I mean, like, no.
We're kind of getting to the point that maybe.
I make lots of sound. I mean, you guys have experienced this. I moan. You'll know.
Yeah, I do remember that one time at that bathhouse. I left.
I recall something like,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they were just high-fiving. A
That's
lot.
right. Lots of patty cake.
So we're done. We can spend the rest of the day off. We're good. Stop looking at me like that, Tenshi.
I don't know.
He
You're
just
kind
wants
of
to have your
prettiest. Well,
children.
not anymore. Ferroll's actually the prettiest.
Well, Ferroll is very pretty.
If I were to experiment, Ferroll, it would be you.
Please no.
Just saying. Could be a
Ferroll.
compliment depending on your perspective, Ferroll.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. Talk to you tomorrow in the morning. Have fun, you two. I start pushing Derek out. Come on, we'll leave these two alone.
This is
Yes,
a good
leave
natural
us
leaving
alone. Now, speaking of experimentation, Ferroll,
You leave Miss Charlie.
we don't have to have the
I
hand
leave the
motion
room.
be theoretical anymore.
You don't need to.
I leave.
You
No.
could know what it really looks like.
No. No.
Char's just standing there now.
No, Bashar left.
Char's like, this is my room.
I think that was Danielle's mom.
So if... Okay, everyone... I tell everyone, day off, do what you want. I'm gonna go leave this inn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'd probably go to a brothel.
You're in one.
Okay, I go back in.
Wait a second.
Wait a second!
Oh, I divvy up that 1,200 gold. Let's figure that out. 1,200 between how many of us are there?
You gave me
Dark, me, Tenshi. Do I give any to Ferroll?
You give it to Galahad.
Do I give any to Galahad? Okay,
We would
I do give it to Galahad.
Galahad.
Definitely Galahad.
Get that.
Winter's gone.
shield.
That dude?
Okay, let's see.
I wasn't there.
Keep
Yeah,
Winter
you
there
want
as the ship fund.
Yeah, don't you need ship fund?
Kind of what I'm doing.
Should I? So am I going to the Admiral just to talk?
It's up to you if you want. I'm not.
I guess I could say goodbye to Winter.
Yeah.
But she's busy. Ah. I'll go to the magic shop though.
Okay. You go to the magic shop. And
Everyone gets 240.
Tiberius is going to pick his armor up
I'm gonna
It's
go
on
in my
top of-
armor and then other things.
and release prisoners.
Is that on
This
top of the
person
gold
is
you already
sale.
gave me?
No, that is not.
Oh. Cool. Thank you.
Wait, did we?
There's not.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
240. 50.
There's not off of the.
Yeah, so it's 190.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Ah.
So I got 190 gold from that.
I'm happy to finally have money.
Sorry, how much do you say
It is.
we get?
240.
Thank you.
So, what kind of shenanigans have you been getting up to without me?
Are we all together? Who are you talking?
Derek,
talking,
I
yeah.
suppose. Hi, Derek.
Well, I am headed to the Temple of Helm to pray to my god and inquire as to some information about Bosku and an individual that I saw him with. Hopefully someone around here knows some of the upperclassmen of this city.
Yes,
And what will you be doing?
I suppose I'll be trying to stock up on my reserves and also see if I can expand my repertoire. In the various magical shops, well, there's really only one here. But, have you tried using the Lumiocalypse's influence to further your goals, or has that avenue not been explored yet?
Well, it hadn't crossed my mind, given that I wasn't around when this team won the tournament. However, perhaps if I bring one of them with me, it might help.
It might. It just might. Well then, I hope everything goes well. If you need anything, I suppose, feel free to ask at any time, Derek.
Thank you.
Okay. I mean, there's not much I have to do for you, Tiberius. You go to the
Yeah, I
armor.
just get my armor.
Armor is done.
I tell her, Winter's probably not coming for the rest of the armor.
Then who's paying for the other half?
You could sell it and just keep the 750, right? It's full price. Are you fine with that?
It was
Sorry.
fitted for her.
Run.
I got a call collection for
Run away.
She'll
Well-
come back. Totally.
Tactical retreat.
You're just gonna wait for her, I guess.
I walk up to him and dimension door him.
Do you actually?
I'm not there. I can't.
I'll morph into a bat and fly away. Thank you. Squeak, 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 squeak. And then I go get the sail.
Okay, you get the sail.
Get
I think
that
you already had the
installed.
flags.
Yeah, I got the flags already. Got the sail. Then because I have to go to the ship for the sail, I then will release the prisoners.
Okay.
Tell them, hey, remember what we said? Blah blah blah. All the don't get in trouble again, guys. And I give them 5 gold each. And
Thanks.
slap them on the butt, and then I go to the Sandy Saddle and hang out with the crew and get drunk.
Okay. You
Hang
can.
out with the crew. Getting
We'll
wasted.
count
Woo!
that as giving them shore leave. A day of shore leave, you can give them a +1 to their morale, their crew score.
Sure.
Anyone fix the ship for the day?
Well, you can leave someone there to fix the ship. Bashar can go and fix the ship for the day. I mean,
To him. I told him he has the day off.
well, who's gonna fix the ship today then? No one.
No one.
Okay, no one's fixing the ship today. Good to know.
There's the one lady, right?
Yeah, but I gave her the day off.
Oh, okay.
Gave everyone the day off.
All right, everybody,
Oh
except for who's gonna watch the ship?
no! Oh
Mudbeard
Who
no!
wants to stay at the ship? Mudbeard loves that thing.
True. I guess
I just see Mudbeard like sunburned.
he's the boat.
Oh,
mom.
building on
Mudbeard
the
is a little down because his best friend Valerie is dead.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh no!
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Walter's gonna be so
Dylan-
pissed, bro.
Wow!
What if
his fault? Fucking abandoned her.
what if Dylan is like real good friends with Mudbeard now?
Maybe, who knows? So that's all I do.
Ferroll, you go to the magic shop. What are you looking for in particular?
Scroll.
Okay, she doesn't actually have that much change in her store. She's got 2 spell scrolls. They're both first level. Catapult,
What are
Ray of
they?
Sickness.
Still?
Yeah.
She said she would
Nobody's
make
Bob.
some, right? What can she
She
have?
can make them.
What can she do?
Ask.
I'm asking.
You're not telling.
I have asked.
What's her spell list, bitch? What is it?
What level spell do you want?
Any.
What's her level?
4, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got one. I got one specifically.
Okay.
Do you have absorb elements or invisibility?
Absorb elements, yes. Invisibility, no. I could make absorb elements.
How about dimension door?
No.
How about okay? That's like I asked for absorb
What
elements.
about gate? I don't know. Seems true.
That's some primo level of shit right there.
Yeah.
It's literally what my campaign is based on. So
Have you
Big
made it?
hint.
you guys more need me.
I commissioned that. I commissioned that.
I forgot.
She tells you it's the first level, yeah, right?
Yep.
25 gold, and she tells you just come back in the morning, and she'll have it for you.
Hell yeah. 25.
Seeing as it says it's a work day. You'd have to come back tomorrow in the midday.
Okay.
But yeah.
25 gone.
Tenshi, you're literally just spending your time at the brothel. All right.
Clapping cheeks.
Darek, anything you want to do?
Well, I'm just inquiring as to. Well, first of all, of course, I'd like to pay homage to the number 1 helm, and also I'd like to inquire as to whether any new noblemen, princes have entered the city as of late, if anyone's noticed. I can't remember out of character, Hayden /DM, if the nobility and the religious aspects of the town are terribly integrated, or if they're mostly separate.
In this city, they aren't terribly integrated. They're fairly separated, so...
Okay. I'll see what I can find, but...
Okay, do an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to use... Hold on.
Hold.
A dwarf standing in the street.
Hold
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
It takes me time to investigate, but Oh. Well, I got an 11.
You unfortunately can't seem to get any. You get some lower ranking nobles who kind of act snooty with you, and you don't get much information.
All right. Well, I spend the day at the temple honoring my god. The number one.
Okay. Galahad, you've just been gathering.
Yeah, I just bought a camel. Her name's Shaniqua.
Oh Lord.
got her a saddle pack.
Is that an elven name or?
It's Elvin for big booty.
Oh,
God.
Oh, Jesus.
Galahad, get out of here.
Just leave.
That's what I'm doing. I go to the ship, I grab my stuff.
Timmy is still licking that tar.
Fucking pry Timmy off the tar.
Do a strength check.
Oh no.
Roll one for Timmy for me too, please.
Oh god. How strong is his tongue? Okay.
Strength, I guess athletics check if you'd like.
Oh, athletics.
I don't know if it's any. We'll just add it to yours, whatever you just rolled, and do the same for Timmy.
I just rolled a straight up strength check for mine. Athletics 9, so add 4 to mine.
Okay, so
Timmy wins. Oh, no.
Timmy wins, and you spend the next hour trying to pry this horse off the tar until it finally decides on its own accord to leave the tar alone and come with you.
For fuck's sake, Timmy. You're gonna have to
It
get
starts
along.
licking the back of your head.
You're gonna have to get along with Shaniqua now.
Just glares.
Shaniqua Timmy.
That's it, Galahad. That's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
I'm getting food, getting water.
Elvira, are you doing anything?
I don't think I'm doing anything unless one of them tell me I need something specific for the voyage.
Oh my god, you left.
Well,
yours.
right now the only one in the tavern that's left with you is Tenshi, and he is not in the same room as you. He's in his own room. And yeah, if you want to
Better
approach
hope
the
he's
door,
not-
that's what you hear.
Well, but where did everybody else go? I just obviously was dealing with kids.
We all took the day off.
Galahad is buying his own stuff. Tiberius went to pick up his armor, and then went to the ship.
Now I'm
Could I just have
in
tagged along with him?
Battle place.
Sure, Elvira followed you around, Tiberius.
Fine. Get to meet the crew.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out with the crew.
At some point, Tiberius and Galahad, you do see each other as Galahad spends an hour trying to pry his horse away from the mass.
I yell out. Maybe you should get like a bucket or a muzzle with some fucking whatever the fuck on there,
Gauntlet.
so you can
I'm
lick
gonna
it.
need a bucket and a mop.
Why did I just think that? Did you just think that too, Galahad? This is weird. I don't like being connected to him this way.
What the hell are you saying? Something on Timmy's fucking face, fucking horse. Oh,
You should get like a muzzle or a bucket and fill it for him to eat or lick.
Maybe later.
All right, you just keep trying. I'm gonna go get wasted with the crew.
At that moment, when you said that, I'm taking my lance and trying to put it between his tongue and the post.
Okay, and so
I have
pretty
a
simple.
quick
Everybody.
question.
Yeah.
Does Timmy get +3 or whatever to save to roll?
It's
Yeah,
not
you would.
safe. It's
Oh,
not a
So it's not a
though.
save, right? Well, everybody reconvenes, I guess, in the tavern except for Tiberius, who's in a different tavern.
I go to the admiral.
Oh, you're gonna go to the admiral. Okay.
Uh,
You go to the barracks.
Yeah.
Um,
Ask to meet with either Admiral or Winter, whichever one's
Yes.
available.
to meet for them. And they let you into the front room, but you sit there for quite some time
Awesome.
before
Do a mini
door
trance.
does door does open, and the Admiral walks out. Oh, you're back. Hello.
Greetings. I hope you are well. It looks like you're prepared.
We're completely geared for war. I'm trying to get there, yes. Is there something I can do for you?
Would you like to... I have some information that might be pertinent to your situation. Would you... I know
Any
I had
information
something
is welcome.
I would like to ask. Do you mind if I look around at the open room?
Nothing leaves
need-
these walls that I don't wish to.
Alright.
You can't go in there, I'm sorry, there's just too much sensitive planning going on.
Do I blink right now? Do I care? I suppose I do. Do you mind if I make sure there's no one watching us from other perspectives?
Go ahead.
Alright, cast blink.
Okay. Nobody's there.
Nobody's there.
And as you know, he stands out like a sore thumb, so
Yep,
you would
because there's nothing
know.
else. The reason I checked is because there's one that is able to spy without being seen. If you have heard.
Disturbing?
I heard you recovered a spy and that they had information.
Yes.
As we're trying to likewise inhibit the actions of the Fleet of Storms, it would be nice if we could exchange, perhaps. But first, you are taking Winter with you. Is she around?
She's in the other room planning.
After this, do you mind if I spoke with her for just a moment? I'd like to say my farewells as well.
It's possible, yes.
Thank you. I do know that the Captain Belgium has 12 ships at his disposal. I don't
Who is
know.
Belgium?
He is one of the people that is on the side that you're fighting against.
Oh, Lord. New ships every day.
And he also has magical powers, to which extent I don't know. But they have far surpassed mine, and you've seen me fight.
I have?
Have you
Oh,
not?
yes, the tournament.
Hmm.
Yes.
But if it is available in exchange for that information, would you happen to know of any locations of the forts of the captains of the fleets of storm?
They have
Good.
forts?
They have. Did you not?
I did not know. I knew of the one you told me originally when they went through a tree. You're telling me there's more?
Oh, I was led to believe that your man that my compatriots had rescued had such information. I suppose I
He
was
had
mistaken.
Some. Don't believe he ever
Well,
told.
there's
I don't
information
know.
for you.
I've been distracted. I'd have to go and talk to him.
Well, I
Actually,
suppose
don't recall.
there's one for you. I thought there was he was like, oh, there's a fort of Cliff, and he has like two
Yes.
or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
she knows. I think she would actually remember of Cliff's. But yeah, she would not. I don't think she's very aware of any others.
Any others? Okay, so that's more or less what I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And we have no idea where they are, other than the tree you said that a ship sailed through, which I honestly still have a bit of hard time believing, but this whole thing seems a little unbelievable, so.
And I suppose the last thing that I could tell you is that however many captains there are, they're all mobilized at the moment. None of them are standing by. So you might have something ahead of you. If not just you, then
Hopefully they're
everyone
not
else.
Hopefully they're not all arriving at this one fight.
Hopefully. Are any of the other cities aware?
We've made many of them aware. Some of them seem to have brushed off our warnings, thinking that it's all just smoke and mirrors. Others have taken it a bit more seriously. Nobody has taken it overly seriously. Most of them don't believe that pirates would be able to marshal enough to be able to actually take a city, so...
Well, I wish you luck in your battle. You have good company. As I look over past her into the room.
Okay. Is that all?
I suppose it is.
She reaches out her arm,
And I reach it
like
out.
as in,
and
and grasps you for her arm. Good luck in your endeavors. She turns to walk. She goes, Winter! And she walks into the room.
Winter pops out of the room. Ferroll?
And you're like ready for war and shit too.
Yeah, I don't know how different my attire would be, though.
Wouldn't be super
Not
different.
very. Yeah. Just more rigid. It's like. It's good to see you. Before we part ways.
And you, did you find the group?
I did.
Thank you for the extra intel. I know that's going to be important in the next little while here.
Yes. I'm heard that you've been compelled to join this battle.
Not so much compelled. There was a discussion about what I'd be doing if I'd been purchased, and I'd probably still be here as this city and these people are important to me.
I understand. For what it's worth, I've always felt a similarity between us. And when I say compelled, I mean by your sense of honor, by your sense of duty to your city, to your family.
Yes.
And
yeah.
while the sources of this compulsion might be different, I think I understand. But in the same circumstances, I would want to be here as well.
After the happenings of the tournament, I agree. I felt that we were on similar terms that way.
As one of the few people I've chosen to trust in this land, it pains me to part ways like this, but know that whatever it is you are, whatever it is that you've chosen to do, I just know you as a companion, a dear friend. And while we both may be fated to our respective destinies, I'm glad that fate has brought us together, or at least the amount of time that it did, even though it also similarly is taking us apart.
For now. I do believe that they'll align again, and we will cross paths again. I hope. This isn't how I'd hope to part ways with everyone.
Yes, well, I'm sorry for Arcturus.
It's nice to have somebody to channel our forces and energy towards. It's been quiet, and maybe we'll get more support from the higher ups. Get some more funding for our fleet so that they can see how valuable we are. This could turn into a positive, maybe. As long as we win.
I hope you do. You're not angry. You're not sad.
I've learned that there's emotions that benefit and there's emotions that don't benefit. When they benefit me, I use them, and when they don't, I go where things align, as you said.
Yes.
One day I'll be angry.
Well, then I hope that I get to be there.
Yeah, you should ask them about the monkey
I'm sorry?
next time you see them. I was a little angry that day.
I see. Perhaps it took one for me in my place.
I don't think so. It's good to laugh with you before we go. I don't want to leave on such awful terms. I just grab his forearm and pull him in for a hug.
And I just like, obviously I can't. Yeah, you basically just pull me in with like, oh fuck.
A quick one with a pat on the back, like
Oh, well.
bros.
All right. Ow. Farewell, Winter.
Good luck on your guys' journey. I'm sure you'll succeed in what you need to do. And like I said, we'll cross paths again. I hope. If not in this life, then the next.
Yes. Yes. And I just kind of awkwardly
I go back to the planning room.
Okay. Okay. And the majority of you reconvene in the Thirsty Camel, I assume, but Tiberius is not there because Tiberius is busy drinking with his crew.
I'm on the ship awkwardly as they drink, I guess.
Well, you would have followed Tiberius to the
But I'm not
bar,
drinking.
So you're awkwardly sitting in the tavern with the crew.
Oh, I thought we were on the boat.
No,
You said you went to-
Oh, he went back to the
Yeah,
tavern.
he followed him to the
he went to a
boat and
different
then-
tavern.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm just tagging along awkwardly, creepily.
The rest of you, well, I don't know. Tenshi, you just going all day?
I'm going.
Roll a Constitution save
Sure.
for me.
Sure. That's fair.
Hey, he's going on an adventure. He needs to make sure we lose
Yeah.
our bets.
I'm just saying, there's stuff you can do when you've run out of endurance. But I
you're-
haven't. That's
You
the thing.
haven't run out of endurance.
That's the thing.
So Gallahan, Darek, Ferroll, you reconvene in the Thirsty Camel with Tenshi upstairs. If you go to check on him, very clearly there's noises coming from that room and you probably don't want to get involved.
Well,
Tiberius.
actually, I
Okay.
have to doff my old armor and don my new armor, which
Oh.
I guess I could do at the
You
temple.
scared me for. He asked if you want to get involved. That was an interesting place to say you were going to take off your armor, but okay.
Tenchi's just in there. Tenchi's just in there.
To say that.
What are you doing? Wait!
just naked Derek, just standing at the side, just waiting, just like.
What? I need to put on my new armor.
Waiting to tag in.
Just slowly taking off the armor, just one piece by one piece. Just
Don't say a word.
We have had some odd, very
Yeah.
erotic scenes in this poor campaign.
oh man,
I'm just changing my armor. Nothing erotic about that.
All right, Dark. You don your new armor. It's half plate mariner's armor. Gives you swim speed.
Can I sell the old armor?
Yeah, for half of what its value is or something.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
for whatever.
And yeah, Ferroll, Dark, and Gallahan, you reconvene in Thirsty Camel. Tiberius is nowhere to be seen because Tiberius is busy partying with the crew, apparently. As is Elvira, but she's apparently awkwardly sitting there and not drinking.
Not drinking like they're drinking, like nursing a drink.
The new kid.
One day we're gonna get one of Danielle's characters to drink.
I
Winter
picked the
drank.
room.
Did she? Oh yeah, she did. I
She
guess.
just stopped after that one assassination attempt.
Right.
I picked a room directly above where she's drinking, and I position the bed directly above a creaky
She's
floor.
not there.
Yeah,
She had a
We have
different
to go
part.
to a different end.
yeah,
Oh, she's in a totally different end.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all in
Tiberius
separate
and-
places. Yeah.
yeah.
And I don't know when to go back to the other one. So
So, where's the captain?
He said something about. Did you say anything?
I just
Oh, you did.
He said something about going to the ship, getting his armor.
Okay, Galhan probably knows the most because I saw him last.
That's true.
And all I said was, I'm gonna get drunk!
So, he said he's gonna get drunk, and he's not here. I assume he's at the other tavern. Should we just head that way?
I suppose. So? Would you like to do that? You also. Everybody's been talking about you leaving. Are you actually leaving?
Yes, I'm gonna go rebuild my kingdom.
What? By yourself?
Hopefully not. But maybe.
Why the sudden change of mind?
Well, it's just everyone's endeavors are just kind of, it's not what I'm gunning for anymore. I've already done what I need to do is get my name out there.
Wait, why were you with
Hopefully-
us in the first place?
Well, you see, my life works. It was way over my head, and you guys intervened.
And that's it, like a blood debt.
And then I tagged along, because honestly I would have died. And then when we joined the tournament, it's like, this is a great way to get my name around.
Was it a success?
Yeah. Kind of.
So you met somebody.
Kind of.
So you didn't meet anyone.
That's what they said. But I tend not to believe what they say to me sometimes.
Who?
They start walking up.
Who said what? Did you hear that? I turned to Derek. I was like, did that make... What?
Just keep me thinking
No.
real confusing.
We're just... The elf and the dwarf just sitting there, just like... I suppose let's go have let's meet the captain.
I grab Timmy and Shaniqua.
I go upstairs. I find the loudest room.
Oh no. Look at you batter your eyes.
And I go raise my hand. I go to the doorknob.
Okay.
And I just point and I cast a message.
Okay. Tenshi, you're muted first off, and second, in the midst of your...
What are the odds it's his room?
What do you say, Ferroll?
We're going to go find the captain. Take your time. He says he's drinking somewhere at a different tavern. Probably with the rest of the crew.
a slow clap.
You may
Yeah.
respond to this message.
Yeah, in Morse code. In Morse code.
Mid screw, we have stopped due to the message and then slowly continued. Where's the quick end?
Okay, just give me a couple seconds or something, I guess.
And you just hear.
There it is.
Oh,
2 hour nap later.
And then I come out.
And I'm just standing just like 5 feet from the door. Just...
just really sweaty, walks out the door.
There's probably a lot of odd smells that you're not used to. You could go in there and get used to them if you want to.
We've been traveling together for a little bit. I didn't forget.
Okay.
The stench
I look
you
down.
don't forget.
Yeah, I should probably put some clothes on, huh?
Hmm.
Oh.
Well, Ferroll, is it?
I take my hands and I'm just like... No. I don't.
Okay, I go put my clothes on.
I look at the woman aside and I'm just like...
demand that she looks destroyed.
Sure, she looks just wrecked.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay,
we go.
So you guys are all gonna go and try and find Tiberius?
Yes.
Okay.
And me.
And Elvira.
I don't know anything about
Who?
it. Yeah, I don't know.
You guys easily enough find, because you have been there before, find the Sandy Saddle.
Hmm.
And as you enter the tavern, it's been a few hours, Tiberius. What's the state of the tavern with you and your crew?
It's fucking rowdy. Everyone's drinking. Someone's doing a keg stand. I'm pouring like a drink from like above into someone's mouth who's like sitting on a table. It's good
There's
stuff.
there's that one
It's a
dude in the
frat
corner.
Party is what it is.
So
And
when
then
we
he's-
come... Oh, go for it.
And you also see Elvira or Vera just in the corner, just
I'm watching.
When we come...
So say you're pouring the alcohol from the cup into Samisha's mouth as she's laying on the ground.
and every so often you'll see one person go up to try and talk to Elvira and then just like, oh, I'm gonna walk away now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to anybody. And
Oh,
it's
wait,
not
oh,
my
wait.
place to ask where everybody else is.
As everybody else arrives.
Hi!
I'm gonna come in first. I'm gonna barge the doors. I
Oh.
go, everyone! Silence the whole room.
And just, like, the trick's just like going still. It's like,
Yeah.
Samisha's looking at you, so there's just booze on the side of her face now.
This is my last
Sorry.
night, and I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow morning.
Here's Galahad.
So who's paying for my first drink? And then-
Ah!
Yeah.
that guy's gonna pay for you apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go sit down with Elvira.
Okay.
I don't know any of these people either.
I'm drinking with the helmet on, so it's just like this.
Tiberius didn't introduce me to any of the crew. They just started drinking.
Aloe vera
And-
oil. Have you ever clapped cheeks before? Sorry. Have you ever? Nice. What, Galahad? I can't even think anymore.
He's got the giggles. Take your
Let's
helmet
just
off.
get drunk. Never mind.
Yes, I can
As you're about to
introduce
talk to
you-
Elvira, Tenshi, Samisha comes up next to you and puts her arm around your shoulder and goes,
Oh,
"Hey, old man, is
listen.
it this?"
We could find out, but
I take her
I'm
hands
kind
and
of
I just
exhausted.
adjust them, just like
Whoa, adjust it the other way. There we go. A little more.
Good enough.
Little more.
Crooked a bit.
She hands you a drink.
It is a little crook. A little bit to the left, please. Let's
you
be
mean
honest.
the right from the other side. You look in the mirror mostly.
Oh, right. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, a curve, some girls like it. It's the right spot, if you know what I mean. Why is everybody looking at me like that?
But you're
Whatever, it's
talking
true.
about your penis, so I think most people would want to look at you. And
Look
That's
at my
happening.
penis. Oh,
Look
okay,
at you
I'm
while
just
you're
kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh.
He does that a lot. Be careful.
I'm sure just about everybody in this group has seen you naked. It's
Don't give me an excuse. I'll whip it out in an instant. Whoa!
Do
Careful!
it.
That eyebrow
Do it.
almost did it.
Do it.
I almost took it out.
Tenshi, do it.
Okay.
You won't do it.
Everybody gaze upon it. It's a little bit soft right now, so it's not as impressive. But still.
well,
throw-
I'm
I
glad
throw
we
a
got that
bottle.
out of the way early.
I try and hit him in the dick with a bottle.
I dodge it by just moving my
Making
hips
a-
slightly to the right.
Roll an attack, I guess.
Sure. Where's my character sheet?
I could
am I
introduce you
rolling?
to at least one person. Right there, look over there. Look, there's Mud. No, never mind.
I
That's
mean, I
just
did
Mer-
meet Dardanos.
Ah.
24.
Who's that?
I shield my wiener.
The guy with the peg leg.
Oh, like shit!
There's some guy with a pig leg.
Yes.
Captain! That was
Sorry,
a triumph.
I really didn't expect to just beeline like perfectly.
You, now, Jesus Christ, Captain.
Hey, you don't need. Well,
Honestly, it
Say
might have
don't
been
need
good
more
for me.
kids.
Yeah.
yeah, kids.
Yeah. Just hit my nuts next time, not the shaft. Now we
It's
can deal with the
difficult
problem.
with that size. It's gonna be hard to hit from below, maybe.
True.
I look at I look like Derek and I just go, Elder Dwarf, do you not imbibe much?
Okay, Darak is noticeably sweating and a little out of breath since he put on his new armor.
Are you alright? You seem a little bit out of it. Is he always like this?
No.
Well, I really like my new armor. I definitely feel much safer because I might not be able to leave this tavern.
Goodbye, music.
I'm sorry?
Awkward.
There we go.
Battle music
Why?
comes on. Why?
Well, this armor is a little heavy, and as I said, I'm a little weak for a dwarf.
Gallum handy flandy. Yeah, so you can't wear. If only this dwarf had more strength. If only we had a way.
I think dwarves literally don't mind. Because they're dwarves.
Well, I hope they don't mind because I've already sold my other armor on the way home from the temple.
I wish we had some kind of thing, magic item or something to make him stronger.
Do you... But, assuming you put on this... You are stronger.
Actually, I don't like
Would
what
you
you're insinuating.
I'm not insinuating, I'm just saying. Oh, wait a second.
Would you be able to use the armor?
I just thought of that.
Are you proficient in the armor?
I am proficient in the armor, yes.
So I think he's okay.
Yeah, let him get
Because
used
of
to
the
it. He
lower
needs to,
center
you
of
know,
gravity.
Like, I got this
I do
armor,
have
even though
a-
it's probably not as heavy, but... Oh yeah, I got my armor on. You guys see my armor now. Only, like, it's super... It's just the arm parts, right? And I have the jacket, and, like, sleeves are cut off so that the armor pokes out, and then the straps that go across my chest
Ooh.
to hold them on.
Ooh,
Leather straps, and, like, yeah.
Damn, Captain.
hot.
You're gonna get so mad pushy with that.
I don't know why I'm wearing it, because I am drinking. I guess assassinations happen.
Do you have, like, a special component so you can bang while in the armor?
Well, I mean, I'm not...
I think it's called a
My
zipper.
pants.
Samisha looks up from the bench. Do you want to find out?
No! What the hell?
I mean, he
Just
is...
'cause I'm out of gas.
I mean...
Whatever. I mean, he does look dashing right now. I understand.
And with the armor just like that, you can see many of his features.
I mean,
Look right there.
you all see me a lot of...
Quite defined.
Probably looking at less, honestly, than I normally am. Because on the ship, I'm usually shirtless. Because like, I just take the jacket off.
True, actually.
Are there
But
stairs in the tavern?
it leaves enough to the imagination.
Okay, at the top of the
Sometimes
stairs,
even... Go ahead.
you see Gallahan with a bucket on his head. I got something to help him holding the orb of strength. But first, party dive! Jump from the top of the stairs into a table.
So he's...
Yes.
Why?
What a man. What a man.
He has a bucket on his head. Are you...
said?
Is the bucket on his helmet?
I don't
His
know.
helmet's gone. It's somewhere.
Where's the helmet? I am looking for the helmet.
Do an investigation check.
He gets +3, or no, that's
14.
Not safe.
Gallahan is drinking. Gallahan, where did you throw your helmet? Because you probably didn't care that much.
I don't know.
Someone
I
else
just
is
lost
wearing
the
it.
helmet and threw a bucket on my head.
I have
Right
a
now,
passive investigation at 20. Can I just magically see it somewhere?
There's a bunch of crew members just trying it on and then talking and then passing it around to see if it affects anybody's voice.
How'd the table take my mighty blow?
You just jumped on it?
I like party dive. Do you ever see a party dive?
The table breaks. You're fucking in your armor, aren't you?
Yeah.
You party dive off the stairs and smash the table, and the bartender behind the bar looks directly at you, Tiberius.
That was
He's like,
awesome. Don't worry, we have a lot of gold. Woo!
Don't worry, we're rich.
He's not
It's
wrong.
fine.
I mean, we still need to get like provisions for tomorrow, and we're not that rich.
Misha stands up and goes, "Another keg!" As the bartender just...
I agree with the keg. Yeah.
And another keg comes out from the back.
Woo! Keg stand, who's up?
If everybody's drinking heavily, I need everybody to make a Constitution save.
No.
+3.
I'm not drinking heavily, but I am drinking.
When the DM asks you if you're drinking, that's when I get nervous.
No,
though.
no.
We're gonna get assassinated again. I'm ready.
Wait,
Yeah.
Red's character's drinking heavily because they're
No.
pinching his nose and opening his mouth.
You'd have to, that would have to be a grapple check.
Yes.
I make sure. Aloe vera oil, are you drinking? Come on.
Let's grapple
Aloe
check
vera
again.
oil? Is that what you just called me?
Do you know what that
Isn't
is?
Isn't that the name?
What are rules for grapple?
Elvira?
Yeah.
Gallahan, can you roll a Constitution check? You are drinking heavily.
Aloe vera oil?
What's
No.
aloe vera?
I'm an old man. I don't have a good memory.
Well, it's
Be
this
nice.
ointment that you can put on your
That's not
skin when you get a
true.
sunburn, and
What?
then it'll help the healing process and take the dead skin off faster.
Oh, I was just getting confused. I saw
Yeah.
your pale skin. My brain must
Like
have
it's
did a
not there.
hooply floop
No,
flip.
I don't think that's how your brain works.
I did. No, trust me. Sometimes it just does little flips, and I get confused. I'm all like oil or not oil.
No,
I don't
it's true.
know.
He could be dyslexic.
Yeah.
What did you ask
Dyslexic.
me?
Oh, get drunk.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Why?
Because you never know what's going to happen in a day.
That's no fun.
Where were you before?
Whoever's playing this guitar, it's really nice.
You can't find better music for this moment. It's
Oh, I
losing
actually
the
Makes
like
sense.
it, God. I actually like it.
Bannered
Makes
Mare.
sense. There's a bar in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, there's music. People play music on this crew. Why not?
It could be you.
I do. I
Yeah.
play a concertina.
Uh,
I'm too drunk to do that. Play
get Sea of
guitar.
Thieves. Get Sea of Thieves shit. Ah. Alright. Well, how do you said you were good at killing people. How do you kill people?
Good question.
Depends on the situation, I suppose.
Let's think of a situation.
Sometimes.
Let's say
Some-
there's an orc guy, and he has his back turned to you, and you're like, I gotta kill that dude, but he's tough.
I
What do you
mean, it
do?
just depends. I might use my swords. I might use my bow. I might use magic. I don't know. It's just the flavor of the day, I guess.
Hmm.
You're
Might use a
patient.
combination of the three.
Say that there was this dragonborn mounted atop a wyvern coming at you with a giant halberd.
A very
I would
specific
probably
thing,
hide.
girl.
At what angle, Velocity? What's the weather that day?
If there's someone 500 feet away from you flying, shooting a bow at you, what would you do?
What would you do?
And the
Hide.
wind's going about 5 knots.
I,
I would
We did
hide.
that.
if there was this human guy, and he could hide underground and hide in smoke and had a bottle
Look, I
that
was,
made
I was
smoke.
also thinking that. How do we know that one? Huh.
What? Oh, I'm just making up something.
I was also thinking about a smoke person.
Yeah.
A smoke person? Like a person
Yeah.
made of smoke?
Whoa. Not
Or
bad
a
idea.
very small person, maybe like a halfling gnome or even a human child that could hide very well and shoot at you and kill you with one shot.
And also
And
maybe hit
maybe-
you with whips.
Whips.
And coming off the
Yes.
ground, I go.
Yes.
Galahad goes like, "What if you could summon 9 zombies and then about 2 whites? And how many zombies could per white resurrect? And then how many could you
Sounds-
max out per
Oh.
day?"
I
seems
can
actually
do
good
a
because you
few
don't like
things. Do you
undead.
want to? Are you just trying to figure out what I can do?
How about if they did like
Yeah.
a gravity thing to you too?
A what?
Gravity.
When you're lifted up in the air by
With
gravity.
gravity.
What if you got hit
I
with
might
the
first
whips
find myself in that case.
and then you had to read backwards?
What if some orc came up to you screaming that he's a wizard?
It was wearing a cloak and saying he's polymorph.
And it's kind
What
of like
do you do?
It's
These
like
are all
this.
characters from our other campaigns, friends.
Do I have to start doling out psychic damage?
And everybody else watching. We're memeing on each other.
Two
It's
in,
fine.
two inside, basically.
It's a little bit. Everybody's just like, wow, you guys have really good information.
Listen, I don't know. It would depend. I have things I can pull people down to the ground. I can hold them in
That's
place.
useful.
I can suggest that they go do something else or help me. A lot of people help me. I have this knack.
What would you do if you're in a society that hated magic? How would you hide it?
I just wouldn't use it.
That's a weird thing to think about, Galahad.
That is quite specific.
There
That
are
is-
Why
times,
would they
I
do
suppose,
Crazy.
where you
That would
can't.
never happen.
There are times you can't use magic. I mean, there are just it happens, and that's where swords and daggers come in handy.
Sometimes performance issues happen, but I guess
I saw in a tavern just the other week that when people are talking about each other's abilities, they did this thing where they clasped each other's hands and then shook them vigorously until one gave up.
Like a,
Like a handshake.
that's like
To
a
see
dominant
who's the
struggle.
most
No,
endurance.
it looked like they had both their elbows on each side of the table, and then they just kept doing this.
An arm
Oh.
Wrestle
wrestle?
the arms.
Yes, you're.
did you
describing
ever have a
handshake.
childhood, Ferroll?
Oh, there's some weird shit there. You're adding to the list, actually, Ferroll. It's getting about this long of the shit I need to
What
figure
do you
out
mean?
about
Of course, I was a child at one point.
Oh,
what do you
really?
mean?
Because you forgot your age just a while ago.
yeah, that just-
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that now too.
How would you remember that if you
I
forgot?
mean,
Wait a minute.
how important is one's age to you after a while?
Not that important, but you remember it.
I mean, if you haven't been keeping track of
point,
it for a while, you would forget.
It's true.
You ever get that? Like, once the year changes, you say you're 37 and now you're 38, but then you keep saying you're
Listen,
37.
I thought her name was aloe vera oil, but I still remember my own age.
How old are you?
147.
That's old. How old are you?
I know.
I got it.
How many kids
Dark.
do you have? Bashar sits down at the table.
Shut the fuck up, Bashar! You stupid bitch!
Bashar, how many kids do you think this man has?
Oh
We're putting
my
gold on
god!
94.
I'm gonna go find the nearest hooker and drown myself in pussy if you guys don't shut up!
Can you remind me
that
how
will
old
be
you
one
are?
more child.
147, why?
You're 147?
Half elf.
Oh.
elf.
I'm twice
Alright.
your age.
Wait,
I'm
did you
almost.
You're-
I'm
Oh,
more
you're
than twice your
full
age.
elf.
forgive me this. How old were you when you found out you had your first child?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know if I want to answer this because you're gonna use them against me.
No, not against you,
can
just against
answer,
everyone
you
else.
need to know.
Fine,
How about
16.
this?
16.
Tenshi, was there ever a woman that stole your heart other than Soon?
And Umi.
Yeah, one, but don't make me sad. Listen to this guitar music, it'll make me cry.
But everyone, that's
If you're
one
gonna
shield
go and
and
slay, don't go without protection. And they hand you a shield.
Oh,
Nice.
That's very
Galahad,
nice
are you
of you,
still
Galahad.
drinking really hard right now?
thank
Gal-
you, Galahad!
Galahad, do you have a guess?
Yes.
Galahad, I need you to roll another Constitution check if you're drinking that hard.
That's 131 years of promiscuity, people. 131.
I did say that I thought the number was over 100.
Yeah, I think I lowballed it now.
No, I think
Starting to feel it, Galahad.
I am
You
quite
definitely
mistaken.
And by the way, dwarf, if you can't lift the armor, then here's an orb. Don't eat it.
I wasn't planning on eating it.
What would happen if you did eat it, though?
And don't let anyone shoot it.
Well,
Don't let anyone
what is
shoot.
it?
I need you to hold it up above you. I take out my longbow.
It also fucks with your eyes after a while.
Why would I want this orb? It just seems terrible. I can't eat it. I can't hold it. I can't lift it above my head. What does it do? Is it ugly? Is it worth something? I don't know. I don't think I want it.
It's the Ioun Stone of Strength.
Maybe I do want it. Yeah.
Now that we're on the subject, did anybody acquire any new aficionado that requires some identification?
Mine are all gone.
Oh, just new fancy magic stuff?
Yes, that you might not know what it does.
No. I think we know everything.
Okay.
Yep.
I learned how to breathe underwater.
Hell yeah! That'll be useful.
Cool.
How many times did you drown?
0.
If you didn't say 0, I would have been scared.
In real life, twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Galahad, next time you see some water, just go give it a shot and it'll work.
Just off the water.
No, but seriously, I'm kidding. I don't want to be responsible for you dying. Okay, that was a joke.
Just long-term drowning.
That was a joke.
At some point in the night, you guys don't really know when, Galahad brought Timmy in, and now Timmy is standing at the bar.
Okay.
I told you guys, that's all I knew about him.
Trying to grab cups off the bar, and the bartender's trying to swat him away.
Umi's trunk is just through the window.
Yeah.
This horse is it's amazing where this horse will go.
There's suddenly a trunk groping your head out, Elvira.
And then I pet the trunk. I tried to put a glass of water into the trunk. Trunk into this trunk.
It takes it and just
I believe Umi
disappears
is
outside.
touching me.
Umi's nice. I like Umi.
It's quite the remarkable.
I don't think I've met anybody in the city who doesn't like Umi.
True. It's a good test to see if you're like an insane person. Because if you don't like Umi, fuck you. Know what I mean? Fuck you if you don't like an Umi.
That might be, fuck you if you don't like Umi.
Yeah, fuck you if you don't like an Umi.
Yeah.
And
forget you.
I'll just fucking stab you and...
Yeah, fuck you and die. Because if you don't like Umi, fuck you.
Oh, there's a lot of kids say I'm gonna fucking stab you at my end over here, guys. My bad.
in the background, Timmy's stacking cups. Like a pyramid.
A horse.
No. He's trying to take them, but if he gets them, he just does the horse thing where he like flips around with them and then throws them. And then he goes for another one.
One of them does stack, just like 2 stack. Miraculously, the entire bar goes like.
Just Umi's trunk is just through the window.
Yeah.
All right, girl. It's time. I don't need this anymore.
So I look at my shield and unstrap it.
Here you go, girl.
I told you that wouldn't work.
Here you go, Umi.
She could hold it, but then she wouldn't be able to.
She slaps you in the face with her trunk.
No, she doesn't. It doesn't.
She loves me though.
No.
It's magical. It should too to her.
She takes the shield out of your hands for a moment, and then flings it into the middle of the floor.
Ah, Umi. One day.
So close.
So close.
I'm gonna put my arm around Ferroll and then usher him somewhere to talk.
Okay.
In the main room, but I'm not talking to him.
I said I would experiment with him.
I want to talk to you. Tenshi.
I'm not even there. I'm yelling through the table.
I just wink at Tenshi.
Oh.
I try to, but I'm like. I just go, okay, Ferroll.
Yes, Captain.
So since you're back.
Yes, Captain.
I just want you to know that I appreciate you being back, but I also hate you in a way, but thank you for coming back.
Oh. Is it because I left so suddenly, like Walter did?
But also I'm having a bit of an existential crisis with everything going on in life right now.
Well, I'm here to listen if you like to talk about something.
And I just chug my drink and go get another one, and then
do a constitution check for save for me. You're real deep right now.
Oh yeah,
deep. I'm deep. 60 deep.
You're all right, but you are definitely starting to feel it.
Yeah. So how the thing is, I want a crew, and I got a crew. Pretty cool. I got a crew and everything.
Yeah, you said it was one of your live streams. Another one was to fight a dragon. Or was it just to see the dragon?
We'll see about that. Who knows anymore? But the more important thing is I want to get a crew. And I thought I had that crew. But then it turns out that they're my crew, but not them. And I point at the party. I point the crewmates are my crew, but the party is not the crew that I want. They're just you guys, Ferroll, you. I'm sorry, them. You're not really who I was thinking anymore. It's just that I realized I was kind of being selfish, and I wanted everyone to think that they wanted to be part of my crew, but everyone has their own goal. Like Galahad is gonna go do his thing, make that kingdom, and Bashar, he's gonna leave when we find Akadoth. Winter left because she had to fight that war. You left, and then Walter left, and then Lorm died, but Akadoth got stolen.
Well,
Derek's gonna leave when he finds that guy. Tenshi's gonna leave when I learn Wish. So that's like everyone's gonna leave.
I'm also gonna leave once I accomplish what I need to do.
She just yells across.
No, I would say, do a quick stealth check for me.
Me?
No, probably not.
She creeps up behind you.
She's literally just like right behind us. I mean, she's already said something, right?
Yeah, no,
she
she is like right beside you both, and she's listened to the whole conversation.
Oh my God, you've been like following me this entire night. Whatever, you're new. And she's gonna leave whenever that assassination thing happens. I'm just saying that this party isn't exactly gonna be my crew. So I've been kind of coping with that. With a copious amount of alcohol.
Yes, it's unfortunate that before we even met you, that like myself and Winter, Walter before that, they had goals, yes, aspirations, things they need to accomplish, duties. And what you're saying is, and I just kind of like, have him on the shoulder, I'm holding him back, because he's got one arm, I'm just like, But still, even through all that, even though you've made many of these men very happy, you've given them a purpose, they are now your crew. But to us, you're, at least right now, in this moment, you're still our leader. We go to you when we need to make decisions. You get the final vote. Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at the bright side. It's not like I don't want to be with you guys still, and you guys are still going to be with me, and who's rubbing their hands by me?
But I understand.
I got my crew, I got the ship. It's on the way. It's not like it was an immediate type thing. Like dreams just aren't just like that easy to accomplish.
Right. We still have things to accomplish, adventures to be had.
So much to accomplish. Oh.
Right.
It'll be really awkward when we all leave and my ship is not my ship. The crew is still going to be called Umiocalypse and Umi's not going to be involved. That's going to be very strange.
Perhaps we should start a fleet name as well.
Fleet. Have Tenshi under our umbrella. Tenshi can have his own fleet.
More ships. A storm to rival the fleet of storms.
That's what's going to happen, It's how it is all stories. We're going to go to war with the storm fleet, and we're going to have our own fleet. We're going to have all these alliances. Yeah, because one ship versus the entire fleet isn't really... That's not going to work.
A little bit unrealistic, yes.
Anyway, I just wanted you to know, and I will cope with this.
If you ever need to talk more, I'll lend you an ear.
Yeah, you're the one that does it. That's good. You're back, and I can talk more, and we can talk to each other.
Thank you again for before.
Thank
it
you.
It really helped me sort myself out, so yes. I could at least try to do the same in return. But
I'll introduce you to everyone tomorrow.
If it means anything, Captain, I've only heard good things about your abilities as a captain.
That's interesting. Okay, wait. What is it that people say about me and how I fight people? Or what am I good at besides captaining? Captains.
I didn't ask people those types of things. Nor did I ask people anything. I sort of just eavesdropped.
Okay.
That brings up a separate point. I was talking to to Galahad earlier, and I asked him how he knew he was not going to be alone, and he said they told me I met people. Or they told me I hadn't met people. Well, did you say anything like that? No.
What?
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know. I asked him how he knew he was going to be alone in his journey to rebuild his kingdom.
Well, he's not going to be alone. He's going to have Timmy and that camel.
Right, but he said he was talking to somebody. That
Bashar
wasn't
comes
any of you.
stumbling over and leans up against you, Ferroll. Why does anybody listen to anything Gahan says?
Is he numb?
Hey, Ferroll!
Right. I take my hand off respectfully, like your arm off, so I can like hold Bashar.
I've had a lot to drink.
And
It looks like it, my man.
Look at this.
He doesn't follow it, he's just staring at you blankly in front of him.
You have a place to sleep tonight, for sure? You have a place to sleep?
What?
You have a place to sleep?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Alright. Did you eat that at Clara? Alright.
Okay. In the corner with some crew members, I go, we are the crew, we set the seas. Hurrah! Hurrah! We are the crew and we set the seas. Hurrah! Hurrah! We might fight some bastards here, over there, and something may die on sea, but we are the crew. Hurrah! Hurrah! Moth to build a kingdom for the feather-fall queen. Hurrah! Hurrah! And we're all off to do a thing. We're gonna fight, we may die, we may succeed, and may see some weirdos in the corner right over there. And I point at the group, whispering, hurrah! Hurrah!
As this is happening and you guys are trying to have this conversation, Darek tiptoes up to the group of you, trying to imitate Elvira. But the entire time he's knocking over plates, chairs. And then when he does finally get there, he just bumps right into you, Tiberius.
Are you?
Then I duck.
Are you? Where'd you go?
He's right.
Are you alright? Did you trip? Tying my shoes? Don't touch my shoes.
You know, everyone seemed to be coming over here. I thought it would be the fun thing to do.
Okay.
Elvira, you're gonna have to teach me how you sneak around like that.
I don't think wearing what you're wearing, it's that easy to do, but...
Yeah, I think you were technically sneakier before. Now you're not. Not as much at all.
Well, I make up for it in my inability to walk around that quickly.
I think that our skill set complements each other. It'll be fine.
Honestly,
you might be right.
By you being here, we finally have someone who's sneaky. We're not a sneaky group. We just kind of bulldoze through everything.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I want to bulldoze her over.
Oh, Lord.
Me?
Yeah, I'm gonna bulldoze her over.
Gallahan walks to you guys and he doesn't let tables stop him. Instead of walking around tables, he just grabs them and flips them over.
Oh, man, you gotta like.
Yeah, I pick up the cat and put him on my shoulder. Now 3 cheers for the captain.
3 cheers for the captain.
All right.
Hip hip.
Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
Well, it's pathetic.
The whole crew is doing it.
At this point, while I'm on his shoulders, I'm like, okay, Galhan, you need to hold me now. I take out my concertina and start singing a song.
There you go.
And then that's how we could just
Roll a performance check.
Can you get advantage?
No. He's drunk, so he's getting it regular, and it's lucky. That's lucky. So
I just have to not roll 1. Okay, 19.
you do fantastic as you get the
Yeah,
crew into a rowdy. Everybody starts dancing, and I think we'll go with
I do not
you
dance.
guys. All right, Elvira does not dance.
Stand in the corner.
Does anybody else decide not to dance? I guess Ferroll probably doesn't dance.
I spin in circles, but I don't
definitely
dance.
Lots of
Tenshi.
hip movement and eye contact.
Darek, do you dance?
Not his thing.
Yes, I have been known to dance. Yes.
Okay. As you all begin to dance and have a great time and drink into the night, at some point I assume everybody makes their way to bed. At some point.
Yep.
I sleep on Timmy's back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull an Abby and stay up all night.
The sun sets, night goes on, and we're gonna call it there for the night.
Ooh.
Did you guys have one last night of celebration before
We all
the
die
long
again.
campaign.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Put it that way, that's when I start trotting off.
You're
Next
leaving
morning.
in the
No!
evening?
In the
Next morning, someone wakes up. Tiberius, you wake up to the sound of Timmy neighing and then galloping off.
Yeah. And a camel going, because that's what camels do.
I don't know if that's what camels do. I don't think so. I don't think they sound like an angry 40-year-old.
Okay. All you hear is like.
I just wave, and if he doesn't see it, he doesn't see it.
Okay.
I don't know if Gallahan's even looking back.
Yeah.
I'll
Anyhow.
sneak up next to you and do like a little salute. Because I just like
Yeah.
to be creepy.
I'm behind her. I'm also just like.
I think we're going to put a bell on it.
Ferroll and I are going to be a good team.
Well,
A little bit awkward. Just like.
to everybody watching, thank you for tuning in. We love you.
Yeah,
Have a good night. Next week, Temporal Reckoning, 4 p.m. PST. Come watch it. Calls the DM.
Woo!
Woo, different story, same old crew. Be there. Alright. I wasn't ready. Everybody just say bye.
Goodbye!
Bye!
Already
New Year!
subscribe.
Bye.
Ah.